piece of your heart. I'm calling you up to getting down, down. Show me a piece of your love. I'm calling you up to getting down, down. Show me a piece of your heart, a piece of your love. I'm calling you up to getting down, down, down. The way that we touch is never enough. I'm turning you up to getting down, down. Show me easy, show me the heart. I'll be what you want, and it's physical. Keep it subliminal. Show me what you want. Show me easy. Show me the heart. I'll be what you want, and it's physical. Keep it subliminal. Show me what you want. Da-da, 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 down, down, down. piece of your heart. I'm calling you up to getting down, down. Show me a piece of your love. I'm calling you up to getting down, down. Show me a piece of your heart, a piece of your love. I'm calling you up to getting down, down, down. The way that we touch is never enough. I'm turning you up to getting down, down. Show me easy, show me the heartache. I'll be what you want, and it's physical. Keep it subliminal. Show me what you want. Show me easy. Show me the heartache. I'll be what you want. And it's physical. Keep it subliminal. Show me what you want.
Yo,
Hola, damas y
it's not
caballeros.
it's not
Bienvenidos
it's not Sunday,
a,
right?
al sense. No, it's not Sunday. We apologize. If you guys are rolling out of bed and going, wait, huh? Why? Tuesday live? We apologize. But some stuff does, life does happen. Video games are way too much, and I can't handle it. So I was like, we're gonna have to reschedule this pod. It's way too many video games for me to
True.
play. Pod has to be delayed. I'm so sorry, guys.
True.
Uh, we decided Tuesday at 7 o'clock p.m. was a good time. I didn't want to. We didn't want to like. We were thinking about XBL Party Podcast over there. We didn't want to do all that, so we said, hey, let's do 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock sounds good. So we're here. 7 o'clock is good. So I hope I sound good for you
No,
guys in the
I mean,
chat.
I hope so too, because you said you were having a little bit of mic things. You listen back to the pod,
Yeah. Well,
little
last week I listened back to 2 weeks ago's pod,
because you
or
want to
last
touch
week's
because
pod,
you
I
want to
should
touch
say.
shit and
No, 2 weeks ago,
because you want to touch shit
and
and
yeah,
figure shit out,
yeah.
and.
Trying to make it, I'm trying to make my voice, quality, but it turns
Mm.
out I made it de quality, if that's even a word. But yeah, man, that sounded like I was talking to a tin can. I appreciate chat letting me know all that, but it was like I sounded robotically in tin can. I'm like, oh, but what's the weird part?
What's up?
I uploaded that to the Spotify and the Apple and all that
Yes.
through Anchor,
Yes.
and I guess it cleans up the audio really well. But on that, it doesn't sound bad. I'm like, wait, damn,
It's
what are
just
they
like
using
the
to
the
clean it
listen
up?
back on YouTube.
Yeah, it's just on the YouTube to listen back. I guess whatever they're using over at the Anchor, it's like it sounds, and each one sounds good. Like if you go to Apple, sounds good. If you go to Spotify, sounds good. Google sounds good. Like it just sounds good. I'm like, I guess they're using some sort of technology to clean up that
So
audio to make
so
it more potty. If that's
so so what you're saying is shout out to the DSPs.
shout out to the DSPs. It seems that little plug in there, Anchor FM, Anchor.fm. If you don't know, now you know. Go check them out if you are looking to do content or you're already doing content. We're not sponsored by them, by the way.
No.
Actually,
Well,
no, we're not.
nah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we're
Mm.
not. Man. Anchor FM, go check it out. But mom, how was your 2 weeks? We haven't
Wait,
potted for
said
like 2 weeks
little
now.
extended week. Nah, just going through it. Like you said, video games is crazy, but life stuff too happens in between. So we got to take care of the life stuff, and then we could do the gaming and the pod stuff. But yeah, man.
Mm.
Oh look. Oh, it's Yobi. Oh, what's up, Yobi?
Look who is live as the Renegades. I love all came by the show and said, "Oh, what up, yo B?"
But yeah, man, no, just a lot of gaming. Obviously, it was a big weekend for us and for a lot of people because I think a lot of
Was it
people.
really? Was it?
I mean,
Was
I
it?
think so. I mean, a lot of people were excited.
Little game came out, right?
Well,
Little
I
early
mean,
access.
a little early access to Modern Warfare 2 campaign.
Yeah.
2022, by the way, I want to clarify, it's not the
Yes.
2000.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, just because I think
Yeah.
YouTube was still putting the. I mean, I don't know if they did it yet. Actually, because we put Halo. So get this ready for titles real quick. So quick side
Mm-hmm.
note. Because I put Halo Infinite Winter Update in the YouTube title, that's the game that's showing now. Halo Infinite. What's showing on the screen
I see it. Yeah.
is
Yeah.
campaign mission from Modern Warfare 2. But that's a little funny thing that YouTube does. So
It's weird how they took. Oh, okay.
well,
Why
because
wouldn't they
for a
take the
couple,
first
well,
one out?
listen. So for a couple of weeks, whenever I would mention Modern Warfare 2, I told you this, it was showing the 2009 version of Modern Warfare 2. It wasn't showing
Right.
2022 version of Modern Warfare 2. So
Right.
that was the whole thing with the naming stuff. But all of that aside, yeah, man, just got to play through the campaign, which I thoroughly enjoyed, and we'll talk more about that as that is one of our topics. And then I've just been, when I've been able to, I've just been pretty consumed with Apex. I mean, like
Yeah.
obviously the league with the boys stuff like that, but me and my dad have literally just been grinding the shit out of Apex Legends. I mean, I mean, there's literally, and I was playing it as basically, honestly, I was just looking for like a stopgap, something to just hold me over until multiplayer came out for Call of Duty.
Right. Right.
And then it kind of just spawned into this whole like, all right, playing casual and stuff like that, and then just playing ranked and solo queuing or duo queuing with my dad and stuff like that, and getting back to I'm gold 2 now. So I'm trying to see. There's like 7 days left, I think, in the
Yeah, because
season.
like what do you call what's the word they call that? That's progressive, right? It's like if you lose points and you
That's
get
the thing. So
de-escalated out
it's
of the rank,
got
right?
it works in the way that I guess
De-rank.
like the older, and this is why a lot of people really like the Apex like rank system, because it works like almost like how classic Halo worked, like Halo 2 rank system, which was, okay, you rank up, rank 10, rank 15, rank 20, rank 30, then the symbol started to change, starts getting crazy once you get all the way up to 50, right? Because then that was the Halo ring, but you could derank. like you could actually lose MMR and stuff. So the same thing here is
Mm-hmm.
that with Apex with RP, if people aren't aware of, it costs RP once you get to a certain level. Once you get out of rookie, which is like wood rank, you're in bronze. And then it costs a little bit of RP to get in, but
Here's a piece of wood, rookie.
yeah. But then you're in bronze, and then bronze, silver, gold, plat, diamond, master, and then Apex, which is nuts. Apex is the top pred is top 750 players, in the world, which is pretty nutty. But yeah, and the
Jeez,
highest
okay.
I think I've ever been personally was gold. I got gold one early in one of the early seasons, and my dad actually got plat. So, but I mean, it's kind of like just you know how to ride a bike, but it's just getting back into the swing of things, and and playing the maps and getting through that stuff and playing the new characters and everything.
Was that what they used to call true skill
I
back in the
guess,
days?
yeah. That's literally, in which they try to claim that there are certain games that still use true. Like, I mean, I love how certain companies try to say, or even like companies like, I wouldn't say Bungie, but I think like 343, you try to claim like, oh, we still use a lot of those same systems that we had back in the. I said, no, you fucking don't. No, you don't.
No,
Because
you
if
don't.
you
Stop it.
if you did, if you did, like, I mean, people literally would love, like, I mean, almost like the same reason why people really enjoy, not necessarily, but they really look to like things like League of Legends rank system or even Valorant rank system, because it's like the same idea. Like, you feel like you're getting rewarded for the time that you're putting in, and that you're actually
Oh, I
making a
see you got
difference
the.
in between the
I see you got
ranks.
the unrealistic event going on there.
What's that now?
I got the cop shot me. Like I put my hands up, he shot me. That's what I
Well,
got.
you fucked up and then put the gun away. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. But yeah,
yeah.
he de-escalated the situation really
Oh man.
fast.
Oh, okay, got it. No, well, no,
um,
well, I was gonna say, speaking
no, no,
about
yeah, yeah,
speaking about de-escalating. I mean, the clip before too was when you had to
yeah.
de-escalate the
That was
civilians.
hilarious.
It was literally pointing the gun at them,
That
which
was
is
funny.
that's never how you de-escalate civilians. But
Not at all. Like that part was not probably what do you call that? Put like under
realistic.
advisement,
Yeah, no.
under advisement
They
by
just
whoever
said,
was
yeah,
advising them.
how are we gonna calm down the guy that's running at you with a bat?
Aim a gun.
I guess just point a gun at him. But yeah, man.
Man.
So just the Apex grind has been real. I'm almost maxed out on the Battle Pass too. I'm at like 98 now, so 110 is the max. So I'm gonna see if I can try to get it. Because I definitely see Apex being the game I go to outside of COD. I feel like COD's gonna be in heavy
Yep.
rotation, but I think Apex for me is definitely gonna stick in heavy rotation, especially with the new map and new character coming
Yeah,
out.
that's what I was
But
telling you off camera. I was telling you that that it's always good to have that one game like that you can main and go back to and fall back to when you need to like get away from like actual like when you're like playing video games and then you want to
yeah,
like go, comfort zone, that kind of thing.
yeah, for sure.
And
But
Apex is a good game to fall back on. Solid
Abs-
game.
absolutely. So that's definitely been my thing. So like that's really what I've been just on. And like I said, a lot of campaign, but I'll wait to talk about the COD campaign when we get to the
Yeah,
topic. But yeah, it
indeed.
was more or less my week. Pretty much. What about you?
Shit, this October's been treating me like a royal bitch. It's like a royal gaming bitch, I should say.
Mm,
It's like every game I can possibly that I spoke about months ago. I'm literally for this month. I'm playing it. Like Scorn dropped, played it, finished it, and then Plague Tale dropped. I'm still playing it. Beautiful game, by the way. That game has to be part of the conversation for Game of the Year. It just has to be a part of that conversation this year. It's that good.
gotcha.
I've streamed a little bit of that, by the way, a little Plague Tale in the beginning. I appreciate those who came out and watched me. And then Modern Warfare Early Access. We obviously played that campaign. I streamed that a little bit.
Yep.
And then now I'm playing Gotham, and I'm almost done with it. I'm one achievement away from 1K, and that game is a beaut.
Nice.
And I will say this: I will frame it with this: the optimization is poor. It's poor on it. It is because the 30 frames doesn't hold locked. It does dip, and and it's a significant dip in times where you get on the bat cycle or
Mm.
your what do you call
Like
that?
you feel it. Like you feel like you
You
feel
feel it.
it.
You feel it.
Yeah.
Yes. Like when you get on a bat cycle, it's not. You can see the 60 frames not there. It's like it's like you're driving on mud. It's sluggy,
Mm-hmm.
it's slow. You can see it there. When you fast travel, they have a whole animation, system where when you fast travel, you're coming in on a glider, and every now and again that chops up, and when you land, it's like it's choppy. It's like, oh, what the hell?
Gotcha.
I got maybe 27 hours played on it now, and I've crashed
That's
twice.
I was gonna say that's a good amount of time played on the game though. It only just came out on Friday, so
Yeah, to put perspective on it, 27 hours, but I did crash twice.
Okay.
within those 24 hours.
All
So
right.
there's
And were they just hard? Were they
optimization.
crashes to dashboard or just like full
No, straight
Xbox
dashboard,
lockup?
straight hard crash, straight
Oh,
hard crash.
so
Like,
like you
and you
had to
know it's
like
gonna crash because it drops all the frames, and you're literally 2-3 frames per second, and it just crash.
I got you.
Like, you know when you're gonna crash. It's not. It doesn't recover from you lagging like that. It's
So
just
like
that.
you have to you have to reboot the Xbox at that point, or does
No,
does the
no,
application
just the
just
game.
okay, just the game?
Just
Got it.
they just relaunch the game. But that aside, the story is beautiful.
Mm.
It's solid story. The level design on this WB Montreal, top notch, bro. Like the level designs on this,
Yeah.
Arkham Asylum and just the Batcave, everything in this game is so well done. The co-op is on another level. Like when you want to speak co-op, which lacks a lot in today's games, with this gen, it's not much to talk about when it comes to co-op. So the bar is pretty much set where it's set, right? But with the co-op in Gotham, man, my son came. He's like, I'll play with you. He jumped in and out, like you would expect from these games, in and out. But the impressions I got and how impressive it is that when somebody joins you to do co-op, there's no drop in quality. There's no drop in like it's just because I've played games where when you join co-op, it's not the same look. It goes from 4K to like maybe 1080p.
Yeah, I get you.
Everything just drops because now it joined a multiplayer server.
Mm-hmm.
Now with this game, it
Or
feels
just a
like
live,
he's
or
with
just a
me.
live instance at that point.
Or
Like
like,
you're
yes,
no
right,
longer just playing on your home Xbox. You've now
correct.
transitioned to this whole interactive thing where it's like you're basing it on an internet connection in order for things
Yes,
to like look good. Like, he might be doing something on his screen, but it might be delayed on
right.
yours in certain situations. But you know,
Yeah, and it played really well, man. The in and out of the co-op, dropping in and out was good. The instances where you're teaming up and fighting the enemies, even the bosses, and it's like it feels so much like a superhero moment with the music blaring.
right?
It just ever so sudden in the background, that Batman heroistic music. It's like, and you're fighting, and then you're doing team up because you do like team up combos. I don't know if you played Arkham series before,
I
but
have. No, I
in
have. Yeah.
you know how in the challenge mode when you had Robin or Nightwing,
Yeah, yeah.
you could do like a team up thing. You could do that with a co-op partner in this game. You could do a team up, buddy up type of thing where you do a finishing move
Well, I
on
remember that
enemies.
was some of the things that they showed off early, like when they were first showing off
Oh yeah.
Gotham Knights, that those team up moves, and that's definitely what kind of got me, piqued my interest on it and stuff like that. But also too, it's like it's weird because even games like that per se, like they're not really like even though like I'm kind of I guess I'll say I'm a Batman fan, but personally for me, like a game like that, that's not really my go to, especially the whole co op thing. Because also too, like once again I like multiplayer. I like shooting things. I like
Right.
you know what I mean. So
Of
it's
course.
like
Yeah.
that's not. But I think from a side, just hearing so like, and obviously I read, and this is why you don't. And I'll just say this real quick too. This is why you don't necessarily, sometimes you have to experience things for yourself. Like I think like it's okay to get an informed decision, like we always say from certain people, who have tried things out, like in the media and journalists and stuff. But I think that if it's something that you are passionate about before, I don't think that you should let other people's, words and videos kind of
Right.
detract you from wanting to try something. So like I'm glad that you didn't see the mess because it wasn't just one. It was like a lot of outlets come out and be like, "Hey, don't get this now yet. Maybe in the future, but don't get this yet." I'm glad that you didn't just be like, I'm just gonna refund my shit and then
Well,
go.
with with
You know
with,
what I
with
mean?
me
Like,
saying all that though, I would still tell people who are on the fence of this to
yeah,
wait
if
for a
they
performance
haven't bought it yet,
update. Yeah, if you haven't
yeah,
bought it yet, wait for performance update. The reason I bought this is because the fact that it's a Batman, game, and the League of Shadows in it, and the fact that the Court of Owls in it, like
yeah.
it just there was too much for me to go.
Well,
So I
that's
was
the
gonna
thing though, where
wait.
the game I think shines.
Good.
I think that where the game shines too, like you were saying, is the story, like a lot, and the gameplay as well to a certain extent. But I think that's what a lot of people were saying that the game's story is actually pretty well done, and they like that it's how kind
Oh,
of like
it's
the
good.
comic book feel of it and stuff. Yeah,
It's really good. Like I like everything that like even towards the end, no spoilers. Even towards the end was like a surprising thing for me. Like, oh, this is wow. What is this?
yeah.
Like it's just the boss battles are really epic in scale. It's just good. The game is all around good. Again, not optimized well. So if you're on the fence, wait for a drop in price or even optimization patch or whatever. If hopefully they do that. But we've stated on this pod that performance over visuals is the thing, right? We always
I
say
mean, that's me.
quality
That's
of
me. I
performance
think
over
that's you.
quality.
I think that's you too.
That's
I'm
me
I'm
too.
pretty yeah.
but in the sense where a story is so good that it can carry that.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, it took maybe a half hour before I forgot the game was running 30 frames. That's how good the story is. Like, it looks too good and plays too very well for me to go, oh, I feel the 30 frames. Other than like the fast travel and the getting on the cycle and it feels so slow, that kind of stuff. But again, if you're on the fence on it, wait for a price drop. Black Friday's right in the corner. If you guys celebrate that stuff around your world, and if you don't want to get it then, just wait for a performance add-on. I'm sure they'll work it in the 60 frames performance thing. But as it stands, 4K 30 with a little bit of ray tracing there, like a fake ass ray tracing, but it's good. I like it.
Yeah, man. No, it's, I
I
mean,
like
it's
it.
good
I
to
like
hear.
it.
I'm glad that you actually had a good experience with it. So, like I said, like,
Mm-hmm.
other people, I mean, same thing. Everybody should be able to try it on their own and stuff. But I think too, I think the consensus though is like you were saying, kind of wait until there are those performance updates that could potentially come. I think they spoken to that at all? Do you know if they
No,
did they speak to
no,
it? Yeah, that's
they're
the only
having they're
thing.
having no.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Yeah,
I
for sure.
apologize. I'm eating because I'm hungry as hell. 7 o'clock at night.
No, you're good. Hey, it's just the time. That's just where we're at. Yeah,
Yeah, but no, I haven't said nothing, which is a shame.
like Turpin said, waiting for Game Pass. I mean, that would be nice.
Mm.
That's always the wish and the
We
thought.
said there's no logic. We talked about it. Has anything come to Game Pass when it comes to like the Arkham games? I'm not sure if they
Not
have.
that not that I remember, unless and somebody could correct me. Um,
I, I'm not sure they have, but I mean, it could happen nowadays. We'd be
it's
surprised with a
possible.
lot of
Bro, I
stuff.
was
So
gonna say
it's possible.
it's possible or anything.
Oh, you didn't shoot the guy in the toilet.
No, and I played this mission a couple of times and I didn't do it yet,
Quick,
but
get back.
I also wasn't. But remember, like achievements on PC through BattleNet aren't the same as like I don't get the Xbox achievement
True,
because the
true,
game's through
true, true.
BattleNet. And maybe I would have got the Steam achievement, but I don't care for Steam achievements. The game itself has its own achievement thing, I guess, in the game for PC.
Right.
That I checked out after the fact, and like I was remember, I think on my first playthrough, with the campaign, I think I only got the one for just the completion. um, but yeah, and I know we're gonna, it would be a nice segue to kind of jump into our thoughts and impressions
Oh hell yeah!
on the campaign.
You
But
guys
I
don't know
guess
yet. This channel is a big time Modern Warfare fan.
yes.
Big
So,
time. Look into it.
but yeah, no, we'll get into it. Just want to shout out the chat real quick.
Yes, let's do that.
Obviously, shout out to Stubbs for being in here. 100 for stopping by. We appreciate you,
Mm-hmm.
man. Denver, of course, always being in here. Yobi stopping by to say what's up on the Tuesday. We appreciate that. Turpin, of course, one of our dedicated mods. Thank you, brother, for being in here. And
Most
anybody else
lurking.
that's hanging out in here, lurking and stuff like that. Shout out to you
Mm-hmm.
guys. If you haven't done so already, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe as well too. Helps out the algorithm, of course. And yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. So just a Tuesday pod, like it's a normal, like it's every other Tuesday.
It's every other
Yeah, no.
Tuesday.
But yeah, so or just another two. It's just another Monday, but that's where. Yeah. Anyways,
Timber, I'm glad you're enjoying Persona 5, Timber.
it's really good. Yeah, listen, that's another thing too.
I
And
tried. It's not my
I mean, there was a
thing.
lot of stuff that came out. Persona 5 came out. I know a lot of people. I think
Mm-hmm.
I saw some people playing it through cloud.
I played it to cloud. Persona.
Uh, yeah. I was gonna say, did you actually? I guess before we get to COD, did you actually play
I
Persona
tried
5
it.
or
I did
tried
it
it?
to cloud. I tried it. Like I do in new games. I try it, unless I play the game before, like a Modern Warfare, or
Yeah.
whatever. I won't, whatever. But yeah, I've clouded it up. Solid game. It's just not my cup of tea. I don't do turn-based JRPGs. It's not my thing.
Okay.
I mean, that's just that. It's nothing bad about the game. It's not my, as a gamer. I have a preference, and that's not it. It's not for me. So yeah.
Damn, man. So yeah, so I guess let's just get right into it. Dude, campaign this week in early access, Modern Warfare 2. Um, I mean, I'll give my, because I know you're eating, so I'm gonna start off with my thoughts on it and my takeaway.
I
This is
appreciate that. I
actually, yeah, no,
appreciate
no, no,
that.
go ahead, man, take your time. So I mean, as you can see here too, this was captured on the PC. I'm glad actually I was able to get some footage on here too. That looks halfway decent. I hope it looks halfway decent. To everybody in the chat and coming across watching on YouTube. This was when I was actually trying to go for that achievement when you had to, I think, hop on the different containers, but I wasn't able to get it.
The
I think
floor is
because I
hot
think
or the floor is lava.
yeah, whichever one that was. I kept like I didn't know where you had to start or whatever. That's why I died a few times like doing it. That's another thing. This is on normal difficulty. I died so many fucking times. I'm
Bro,
gonna start off with that.
you are not lying.
I died. I mean, and I don't know what that says about me as a gamer. I'm really, you know what I mean? Like, I'm
But
like
it almost seemed like the beta we got was like this is the difficulty they put into the campaign as normal. I was like, this is normal? What the hell?
I felt like I was dying as quick as I was like when I was playing the fucking beta and I was just dropping like instantly. I was like, wait, I was like, did the TTK transfer over to campaign and like nobody like let people know?
Right. It's like we were talking in the Discord, me, you, and your brother, and it was like, yo, I died. Yo, I died again.
Yeah.
I'm dying. Why am I dying? What is this? What is this? And then, oof, it's just crazy.
Yeah, no. I mean,
Yeah,
it was just it was wild. So this is one of the later missions, obviously in there, and I guess we could get. We're not gonna do it early now. I just want to kind of give overview, just my impressions, just started up, game loaded in. I had no issues kind of getting in from when they turned it on. I think it was like 1 o'clock that Thursday. I believe when it came out, and I know some people, some people, just getting it, it wasn't unlocking on certain people's, all over, whether it was like on PC or on certain consoles, like people weren't getting access right away to. I did not have
Oddly
that
enough,
issue.
for me, it asked me to install another update, like
Yeah,
26 gig update. I'm like, what?
yeah.
It was
So
weird.
no, right. So I mean, I know some people had gone through that. And yeah, no, I was literally able to kind of log right in, got right to it. And yeah, it started off, and I think I was telling you this while we were playing through because we didn't talk much while we were both playing. I know you had streamed, and I think I was pretty much, I think I was like just in a, I don't even think I was in a party by myself. I might have been in a party with my brother. That's what it was. And I was just like talking to him about it and stuff like that, just talking about different nuances of the game and stuff. And I think overall, just once again, the game feels good, the campaign felt good. It didn't feel like I saw some people like online journalists and in certain media outlets say like they felt like the campaign was like I don't know, like a little like cringy, whatever. I mean, I don't know if you're really expecting much necessarily from almost like it goes to that old adage of oh, we don't play Call of Duty for the single player. We play it for the multiplayer. It's like I am one of those
Correct.
people.
Yeah.
I play Call
Yeah.
of Duty for the multiplayer, but I do appreciate a decently done single player. And I do have to say this. This is a well done single player. In my honest opinion, this is for me one of my top Call of Duty.
It
And I
didn't
don't know if it's
feel
saying much.
added in.
Right, and I don't know if it's saying much. This didn't feel like an added in. This felt like no, they meant to make this because in certain years it felt like the campaign sometimes for
Yep.
Call of Duty felt rushed, and it felt like it's like why did you even do it at that point? Just focus your
Like
energy
hitting the
on
check
single
box.
player, I mean on
Hitting the
multiplayer.
check box.
Yeah, just hitting the checkbox. That this did not feel that way at all. This, I mean, between the looks of it graphically, that's another thing. Like the how the engine is. Like I know we got to play the beta and the multiplayer and do that, but from a single player perspective, how the characters look, the motion cap that they got. I mean, it was really cool in 2019, but I think you got a lot more of that in 2022 with Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, the mocap is
And
at a
just
different
the
level.
mocap's crazy, and then just seeing the different interactions and the comms back and forth, the narrative, the General Shepard. I really like him as an actor as well too. He's been in 24. He's been in a lot of different things. And also Black Hawk Down. He was also like he was like a commanding officer in Black Hawk Down. He was the one in the Irene, the code Irene. Like he's the one that gives like the go order to start the mission in Black Hawk. Like this guy's been, and then to hear him, his voice. In this game, he was in Modern Warfare 2. He was the one that was also like he was like the Overwatch, I think they call it, whatever his word, you know what I mean? So he's got a history also with COD. So seeing him back in a more like prominent role, like playing General Shepard, and I think that was a thing too, where if people played the original Modern Warfare 2, they thought, oh, is it going to have the same type of tropes? And are we still going to get the betrayal? Like there were spoilers if you haven't played 2009 Modern Warfare 2. The trope of General Shepard turning on you and basically, like being like the villain of the story, kind of along with the other people. And without spoiling anything, I mean, they do something towards the end of this, and we might talk about that at the end of this conversation. But I mean, like I said, I think overall the writing was done. I think the pacing of the missions were really good. I think you said, I think from what you said too. I mean, me honestly, every mission for me was like a go, like all gillied up. Oh wait, was it called All
What was
Goleta
your what was
or
your favorite? What was your favorite one though? What was
my
your favorite mission?
favorite was I don't.
Oh, they
Okay,
were all good. All of them
I
were
was
good.
going to say they were all
Great.
good. I really liked the tradecraft mission for as slow as it was because that reminded me of like I felt like I was watching like spy games. Like
Yep. Yep.
tradecraft was cool because I felt like I was in like one of those like the Jason Bourne movie, like you know what I mean? Like that's what tradecraft felt like. That's exactly what that was. Like that whole CIA black op kind of
It's like
thing.
I see what you could do with a gun, but what can you do without one?
Yeah, and it just having that whole feel of it was pretty cool. Wait, what did? Hold on, what did my dad say? That's vet. That's
He was
Evan
talking
said.
to me. Yeah, he said I ate
Yo,
yesterday.
that's fucked up. Um, no,
He's
but
absolutely right. He's absolutely right.
no, but seriously, it's like tradecraft. I think, but I mean, I don't want to be cheesy and be like, oh, yeah, it's the AC 130 mission. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but that was really fun too. I think probably it might have been the soap mission where you're on your own as soap and you're hurt.
The alone.
Yeah, it's
That's
called
yeah.
Alone. Yeah,
I think alone. Yeah.
that one, and then even the Alejandro mission too in the beginning, which I highlight here as well. Like that one was pretty fun too. But I think the Alone one, just because of what you had to do in the mission, I mean because they added so without like being too vague about
Well,
it.
again, it adds to that movie sense of you like you're hurt and you're
Yeah,
like hitting off the walls and you're bleeding out and you're
yeah.
like trying to find your way through, just to safety or whatever. It's really done, really well done level.
And they added the whole we talked about this and we could talk about this more obviously after we get to it, but the whole crafting mechanic that they added in, which what a lot of people are cementing or is going to be a feature that we might see in DMZ. I mean, I know I was saying that when I first experienced it, but I thought, like I said, like just being able to like craft items, like oh I can't get in this locked door. It's like how do I get in? I
Mm-hmm.
gotta craft a prying tool. Oh, I don't have any weapons. How do I distract the guards? Oh, I could grab some chemicals from a
But
kitchen
traditionally,
and
campaign
things.
normally introduces like multiplayer
Yeah,
modes and different. So they've always used the campaign to introduce weapons or
right. So, but I like how seamless it was that they
features.
did this because they brought that. I was like, I got a wheel because first it was in the mission, in the sniper mission, you had the backpack. It was like, oh, go into your backpack. All right, what I got in my backpack? I got C4 in my backpack. I got grenades in my backpack. I got a
Mhm.
heartbeat sensor in my backpack. I had the best backpack in the world on that mission. I had everything I needed in
Who
that
packed
backpack.
this?
That I was gonna say it wasn't fucking Dora. I'll tell you that much. Because I mean, they were stopping. She wasn't getting anywhere, with the backpack like that. So it's like I literally had everything I needed for that mission in
Nora
that
had this
backpack.
backpack.
Shit.
The show would be a lot shorter and less seasons.
Yeah, seriously. But dude, I mean, so like, and then them adding so that along with the backpack having that whole crafting material, it's like, oh yeah, no, find these materials in the world and then craft these items, and then that's how craft the shank. And then they implemented it at the end mission, which was pretty cool as well too. The end mission for me was maybe like the weakest one. Like I'm dreading trying to play that mission. I know you said this too. Like the very last
Bro.
mission, I'm dreading playing that mission on a higher difficulty. I might not even not do it at this point. I really don't care. But
If you hate yourself with
yeah,
this game, like play it. Go ahead, play it. If you love the
yeah,
game,
yeah.
leave it as is.
That's
It's
what I was,
hard, bro. Oh my god, I wanted. If it was a physical disc, I would have broke it.
dude.
That's oh my god.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
that stressful. Yeah,
So I
yeah.
mean, but yeah, just overall though, I mean, I like I said, I would definitely. I mean, this was a lot of fun. I like that they put the campaign out a week early because they wanted it to kind of just shine on its own, and then just the fact of probably giving it its
So
own space because they realized that once the multiplayer comes out, there's not a lot of people that were going to go and play this as it was. So I like the fact that they actually gave it a week early to give people a time to play it and experience it, and I think it was pretty positive for the I mean,
well,
certain
they leaned into the whole theme, which is like you see the numbers, and
yeah.
they don't lie. It shows how many players actually finish or play or touch the campaign.
Hmm.
And not much. They don't. We all jump right. Most of us, the majority, jumps into the multiplayer day one, and I
Yeah.
made that one the campaign as the life of the game goes. Like if you guys are not on, you know what? I'm gonna hit a mission right now. Let me hit a mission till you guys log on. The moment I see bloop, Logic's
Yeah,
online.
it's like, all
Bloop,
right,
it is online.
yeah,
All right.
all right,
We
I'm
are
done.
pausing you for a minute. We are going to
Yeah,
get some weapons upgraded. We gotta get some bodies.
yeah, dude. Campaign for me used to be like, yo, oh, I don't have internet. like my internet's down right now. It's like,
Right.
all right, I guess I'll play some campaign.
Right.
That was
Right.
campaign for
Right.
me,
Right.
not like, or I haven't tried this campaign yet and the game's been out for 6 months. I guess I'll play it now.
For lack of better terms, I treated campaign as a filler, like
Yeah.
in betweener. Like, it was just one of those things. Oh, I gotta get an achievement today, or I want to see more of the story. Or sometimes, like with 2019's Modern Warfare, when I played Warzone, sometimes I was like, wait a minute, I gotta go back to the campaign and see okay. Let me go back and get that skin, or
Yeah.
like, and then because I didn't know, they never really advertised that the campaign gave you stuff for the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Like they doing
Unlike
now.
this
Like,
year.
not,
Every
this
mission.
year,
Yeah.
they make it sure you don't forget. Like,
Yeah.
bro, no, you're gonna get shit for doing it.
You get the
You get
the
like
M4
characters.
the M4 blueprint, the 4 characters, the M4 blueprint at the end for completing the campaign as well. That they have the Union Guard, I think it's called.
The Union Guard, yeah.
And then double XP tokens and double weapon XP tokens. There's a few of those sprinkled
Those
between
are
the
in there,
missions
yeah.
as well too. Yeah, but no, like I said,
I
okay.
don't know if they've answered this question yet about the token from, like, let's say Vanguard, or like even the COD points. Are those gonna? I know they're changing.
I'm pretty sure if you have, I don't know this, and somebody in chat could correct me if I'm wrong. We could probably also look this up too. But I'm pretty sure COD points that you have saved on your Activision account,
those are universal.
It's gonna come across basically.
I'm wondering the XP tokens, like, are those gonna come over? Because I got a bunch of those from freaking,
no that I could wholeheartedly say no, they will not. Yeah, you will not. You will not have any of those. Well, yeah, if you're still playing Cold War at this point.
I'm not. It's been uninstalled. Yeah, it's not. Currently, it's not installed anymore. Shout out to Jay for giving us those 54-9 clips.
Yeah.
Crazy guy over there. Man, that man's a beast on that game.
Madman, shotgun too.
Madman with a shotgun, Madman with any gun, he's a madman with it.
True.
Let me ask you this: who's your favorite character in this game?
Overall, I definitely I like how they kind of just brought Gaz out a little bit more. I like what they were doing with Gaz. They fleshed him out a little bit. Ghost, I think it's just a bad. I like how some people were thinking like Ghost was like the bad guy of everything. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's gonna be the twist.
Well, they made him more of a. I'm not sure he needed help in that department, but they made him more of a badass in the game.
Yeah, if that was possible, if you could actually do. I mean, he was already a badass, but it's like, no, you made him more of a badass. I was like, all right, that's great.
Right, like, wow, you took a badass and made him like a legend. Like,
yeah.
Like, put him even more out there. Like,
yeah,
right,
no,
cool.
So I mean, obviously, Ghost is good too. Lazo's cool. I mean, I really like Shepard personally. I do like that character, but just from a story perspective, from like the actual gameplay and things like that, I think personally my favorite character is probably Alejandro.
Alejandro,
and Valeria. Valeria was also fucking Valeria. Just see that right there, and in the second. When they showed when you captured Valeria.
Yeah, I'm talking about. I'm glad that everybody's enjoying my character, Cabrones, and she.
Yeah.
Like, oh, she out there.
Yeah, no, Valeria was crazy, for sure. And like I said, without getting into anything and spoiling story or whatever like that, Valeria was a pretty cool character, for sure, for me, like narratively. Right. But yeah, man, that was it. I'm just obviously I'm excited about Thursday night, Friday morning with the multiplayer.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah. But if you want to just kind of go on your
for me it was a really good appetizer for what's to come with the Modern Warfare multiplayer.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it just like you did. I enjoyed a lot of it. The set pieces were big. Not okay. And I want to say this. I know a lot of people like, oh, part 1 had the more like meaty substance kind of campaign where people. Like, you were attached emotionally to these characters when they died in part 1. Spoiler alert, sorry.
Right.
The way I want to explain, think of a good 3-part movie, like a Star Wars, like original Star Wars. Think of it that way. Part 2019 version of the game was a reimagining of the Modern Warfare world. But what they did with that is they introduced us with characters and they gave us backstory and what they dealt with.
Yeah.
The repercussions. This part 2, or 2022, I should say.
Yeah.
The one on your screen. That one is the overarching story. Like that's giving you more of a, oh shit, we're getting to this part of the whole world now.
Yep.
This is getting you there. It's taking you on that journey. You already know about 141 and anything else. Now let's introduce you to the other team. And then now we're going to carry the story. And there's a bigger plot here that's at stake that doesn't reveal itself to the very end.
Yes.
So I would tell you guys to play this game. And then if and when a part 3 gets announced, that's your grand finale. That's gonna be the holy shit moment. That's what they're gonna give. Like the epic moments are gonna be in part 3. So that's what that's how I view Modern Warfare. It's literally the campaign is a movie to me. It starts off with
I
the
agree
character.
100%. That whole
Yeah,
like Hollywood. I agree 110% with that.
yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Part 2 is the pivotal point. It's the pivotal. It's
Yeah.
it's just it's meant to do that, to be the pivotal moment of this franchise when it comes to however many parts they plan on doing. But I think they're going to do part 3 because now the rumors is Ghost is one of those things they want to make. Call of Duty Ghost, or like a spin off of Ghost of his own game, which would be cool. But that's what I feel about the story in this team. My favorite level on this has to be, I don't know the name of it, but the car one, the one where you're upside down and
The
like you're
one where
going through
you
traffic.
in Al Mazrah where you're trying to get
Holy
you're trying to
shit!
get Laswell back. Yeah.
Holy shit! Like that level was on they made me feel so disorientated. Like if I was the one upside down, and I was like, "Yo, this is crazy! Like,
Yeah.
you want me to shoot upside down? Like, this is nuts." I thought it was a cutscene. Like, literally, I
Well,
died because
when they
I was
showed it,
watching
because
it.
remember when they showed Modern Warfare 2, like when you saw the cutscenes, they showed it as that they showed that part in the
Dude,
scene. You see
I,
that, and then
I
but you
literally
didn't know you were gonna be
died
able to
watching
play it.
it. Like,
Yeah,
okay, well, oh, that was real. I gotta play that.
yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't know you had to pick up the controller and play that moment.
yeah.
That's how seamless.
Well,
I
that's
mean, we
another
come from
thing.
the era of freaking load screen. Remember that shit,
Yeah,
which is becoming a thing of the past. I
yeah,
mean, games still have them, but this seamlessly gets you from whatever they call a cutscene in this into the action. And I
yes.
found myself a lot through the game, just with the controller down and going, "Oh, it's my turn." Okay, like it was just that
Well,
seamless. It was good.
right here, literally what you're talking about here. So this is when you meet up, and when you meet up with Hassan, and he gets Rodolfo over here. But it was
I'm in the game. Hey.
you were hitting the door. You were in the game. You were hitting the
Mm-hmm.
door. So door opens, boom, cutscene, and it's that in game engine. So now you're getting a cutscene that's in the game engine,
In-game engine. Yep.
and then
Yep.
they're
Yep.
doing that, and it's sick. You know what I mean? Like in my opinion,
It's
I think
dope.
it
Yeah.
was like really sick.
It's rather done. Like you already hit the nail on the head with the mocap. It's on a different level.
Yeah, man,
They really mocap in 2019 was great. This is like on a different
it's
level.
another level.
Really good mocap on there. You know, and these characters are real people in the world. They're real actors in the world. If you don't know who they are, they got socials all over the place. But I would have ended with this. With the topic. My favorite. Well, I would say ended. We could keep talking about it, but my favorite character has to be Graves. New character. I want
Yeah.
to say has to be Graves. It has to be Graves. That dude. I've seen him in shows, and I've seen him like in Shades of Blue with
Hmm.
Ray Liotta and Jennifer Lopez, where he played the villain in that.
Yeah.
The guy in this game, and when I didn't know he was in the game, and when they introduced him in the AC-130 mission, immediately when I heard his voice, I'm like, I know who that is.
Yeah.
And then they showed his face, I'm like, oh, they got this dude in the game. He's so good. His facial expressions and his banter is on par with what he does
And
on
it's
film.
funny that you mentioned it. I'm literally showing the scene here where they just captured Valeria. So it's
Hey, Valeria, right
Alejandro,
there.
Valeria, Soap's
How
there,
good
Ghost is
that
there,
looks.
and then Graves is there too. And they're doing a whole back and forth. And this right here too, this whole cutscene alone, this is like you were watching, like if you were literally watching either a really
Look
good
at his
episode
face.
of like
Look at
Narcos
Alejandro's face. Yes, 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 yes.
or Sicario, anything like that. Like basically, this is just it's that level. I mean, for me, of storytelling and stuff like that, and it was really suspenseful, at least for me. And then just their facial reaction, their expressions towards each other, the little quips that they had
Right
towards each
there. That
other,
little grin that he has.
and like you said, and you mentioned this too, and I don't, and you didn't mention it yet, but I'll bring it up. The Spanish that they actually
Oh,
speak in the game.
yes.
That was also it was crazy, and they translated too word for word, obviously. But the Spanish that they speak to each other back and forth, all the
Organic.
characters, and
So
then
organic.
yeah, it was crazy.
It didn't feel like it was a forced Spanish. It was
Yeah,
literally organically like in the game where they're having this banter, and it's Spanglish. It goes from Spanish, good Spanish, to then the English,
mm-hmm.
back to good Spanish and the English again. Especially between Valeria and Alejandro, like those two, like I
Yeah,
felt these characters. Like, yo, these guys are really good mocap actors. Like their facial expressions, the technology captured their emotions so well. Like, and that's important when you do a mocap session like this. You're like, look at Alejandro's grinning and
yeah,
his eyes, like it just looks so realistic. I put like Graves right there in the background. One of my favorite new characters to the game. I can't believe that guy was in this game. Like it's just an amazing story. and I just cannot wait for the multiplayer in a few days, man.
Yeah, man.
This is gonna be such a fun journey, a fun year or two, I should say, for Call of Duty. With all the stuff they're announcing, should we talk about like all the stuff they're announcing on this,
Yeah,
or
so
like those things?
so while we're on the topic of COD, and since we're here too, and because it's a Tuesday podcast, some more news has come out.
Taco Tuesday. I forgot to say that. Taco Tuesday.
So a
Yeah.
couple of things, but I guess here's one thing too that we could kind of point to as well. Excuse me while I'm transferring some OBS stuff.
Excuse me, miss.
Here we go. So yeah, Modern Warfare 2, Charlie Intel, they're pretty good with their stuff. Modern Warfare 2 MP will also feature Tier 1 playlists, limited health plus no HUD. Wait,
What
okay.
is that?
It's hardcore. It's literally just it's hardcore mode. I mean,
Yeah.
they're changing the word hard. I mean, hardcore mode, and it's Tier 1 playlist now. So realistic, no HUD, no. I mean, it doesn't matter anyway because you can't see fucking red dots.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Go
Tier
ahead.
1 playlist, limited health plus no HUD, friendly fire on third person mosh pit.
Yes.
Is that only for mosh pit?
Yeah, probably. But they also turned this on to the friendly fire on mosh pit. This was a thing that they added for just basically from a realism standpoint. They had this in the original Modern Warfare 2 as well. They had hardcore third person modes in the original Modern Warfare 2. Because that's also why the whole thing. I mean, listen, I think some people are probably going to have fun with the third person stuff. It might be fun to go in and goof around with. I don't know if I'm ever going to really like go and goof around with it. It's not. I mean,
we tried it. I did like a game, maybe a game, a full game, maybe, because it was just in my thing. I know Money liked it. Our boy Money, he loved it. He's like, oh, I like that. I'm like, you won't see me playing that. It's not my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, they casuals are out there, man. They want to get that casual community going, you know. So they are implementing a lot of these modes that are good for casuals, you know.
I don't know where you were reading that other drop from. Oh yeah, right here. Yes, they renamed Hardcore to Tier 1. Right here. Dead Silence remains a field upgrade in Modern Warfare 2. In addition, reaching 45 would let you equip 2 field upgrades. So they also had this in 2019. Okay. Yeah, they also had this as well too. Where you could have 2 field upgrades. Level 45. I think they already announced level 55 was the max.
Before. Yeah, they haven't really got into details when it comes to the prestige system. I mean, I know they went back to the classic 55 and then prestige, but they haven't really like showed symbols.
Here's all confirmed perks since we're on it. Base perks: Overkill, Double Time, Battle Hardened, Scavenger, Bomb Squad, Tracker, Strong Arm, Extra Tactical. It's my dad's perk right there.
Turpin, yes you are. Yes, you are a casual, Turpin.
What do you say?
He said I'm a casual. LOL.
True. When it comes to COD, he's a casual. When it comes to fighting games, no, he is not a casual. He is a fucking sweat. He is a sweat. Okay. Resupply, spotter, cold-blooded, fast hands, hardline focus. Now remember how they did the perks. If for anybody that didn't get to play the beta, or if you did get to play the beta, they changed the way the perk system works. So you get your base perks, and then you have to unlock your bonus perk. So basically, you get to pick 2 base perks. Then you get to pick a bonus perk, and then I guess what they're calling here ultimate perks. And basically they unlock, I think they sped it up between, at first it unlocked at 4 minutes and 8 minutes. Then they changed it to 3 minutes and 7 minutes.
They unlock within time played, not with killing
or the way, like, remember how the specialist class, so from Modern Warfare 3, or when they also when they added specialists again, I think they did it in
consecutive kill streaks will get you to unlock
exactly. And also they changed too, which I don't think they mentioned here, but if you didn't know as well, kill streaks and score streaks, you could select which one you want to use. So you could either go into a game and say I want to be on kill streaks this game, or you could go into a game and be like I want to do score streaks this game. And that's another thing as well.
I messed with that too. That was good. I think they had that in 2019. I'm not sure. Or I forgot what game had, which Call of Duty had it, where you could switch it in the main.
You were able to switch it. As far as today, also was officially 3 years since 2019 came out. So
3 years,
3-year anniversary. Right here, core maps in Modern Warfare 2 support 6v6. I think they also that was battle map support 32 versus 32. Five battle maps. The battle maps were basically smaller cutout versions from Al Mazrah, which is the Warzone map. It's basically so it's the Warzone 2.0 map, Al Mazrah. The battle maps are cut sections of that, and that's going to be like essentially where you're going to get those ground war kind of game modes and stuff like that. which is the 32-32 Battlefield-esque, I say, but everybody play for themselves before you come for me. I mean, it's not Battlefield, I know that, but it's just just fucking whatever.
What you say about Battlefield?
Yeah, no, listen, it's fine. It's I don't know. I haven't played it, so I can't really say much about it. But yeah, anyways.
You still waiting out for that to be on Game Pass?
Yeah, and I think I'll just gonna be a fucking just bones at this point. It's never gonna happen. I might as well just forget about it. What's up? What's up, Lemon? Lemon's in the chat, man.
Lemon's in the chat. My Coquito brother. Share this out.
Man.
Yeah.
Of
you mean share this out? Yeah. Share it.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. I'm reading what he wrote.
So it was, and I know you were saying this, but they started showing some of the maps off. So it's 11 core maps, which say what you will about the core maps or whatever. I mean, I guess that's a good enough. Here's my thing. I hope that there's more maps coming in the coming weeks. Like I hope they do
in that window. I agree.
In that window. I think by the time, I don't know. I mean, I think 11 maps is probably good as far as from a 6v6 playlist is concerned until that November, December. But I think every 2 months, because I think that's basically how it was. Like the length of a battle pass is when we should start seeing new maps, more or less. But the new battle pass doesn't come out until the Warzone 2.0, which is November anyway. That's when the battle pass technically starts. The season 1 battle pass, but there is going to be a battle pass before. I thought it was
wait, you say when the season? I thought I read what season 1 starts.
That was the clarification or the confusion that we had, because I read somewhere that it was starting with the launch of Warzone 2.0, November 16th.
I think they have a preseason for 30 days leading up to December.
And that's what it is. And so I think the preseason, but remember, they're all still tied. Even though they're its own thing, Warzone 2.0, it's its own thing, the Battle Pass is still kind of linked between
I wish they would have had a separate launch for that shit.
Yeah, but see, this is what I'm saying. Like, so I don't, but we'll see. But we'll see. We'll see how they handle it. You know what I mean? Because they still want you to play Warzone at the end of the day. I mean, there's, of course, that's just what it is. But my whole thing is 11 maps. I mean, it doesn't sound, listen, I remember the good old days. Remember the good old days of COD when they used to drop with 15 fucking maps? I mean, I guess that was a thing. I mean, and technically, if you include the battle maps, that's an extra 5, I think. So the game's technically launching with 16 maps. I don't think that's a bad thing.
It's a 16 meaning like
16 total, 16 total maps if you want to be technical, but only 11 that are
for the big. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, what's up, Riskit? Riskit's in here too, man.
Yeah, Riskit, baby. Riskit's in here, baby.
Here, see, Turpin made a funny. Look, everybody, look at Turpin. Turpin made a funny.
Everybody, ha in the chat. Turpin made a funny.
No, but seriously though. Look what he said.
Oh yeah, I wrote, damn son. I bet they get more maps before Halo does. Woo! You really want that? You want that smoke from this chat?
No, I'm just saying. Well, listen, seeing how the man used to compete in Halo, it's like I really don't. You know what I mean?
True. We know that.
Yeah. But yeah, and we're gonna talk about Halo actually. That's coming up.
We're talking about Halo.
We're talking about Halo. But yeah, man. So as far as COD, I mean, dude, I'm excited. I think you're going live, right?
I am gonna go live, and I'm gonna be streaming this. I'm not sure when the hell this shit drops, so I don't know if it's on the console, I should say, because I know on PC it's dropping at midnight on the 27th, going to the 28th. It's like a regional rollout for the console version, which starts at 4 a.m.
Which we were talking about this off stream, and let's actually, I think we should bring that up if chat wasn't aware too.
Window. It's 4 a.m. on the 27th, all the way up to the 28th, 9 p.m.
Yes,
that's Pacific time. So it's a big window, which I'm assuming they learned from past server overloads, because every time they launch, it's always a server overload and people can't get in and game crashes. We got to put it offline and fix some things. So I think regional rollout is a good thing. Unfortunately, some of us will suffer for it. Like some of us will not be able to get in, like on time. But it's all in the bigger picture of them trying to get these servers not to crash on people day one, because this is a big title.
Yes.
If you want, bro, we could co-stream it, baby. Oh, hell yeah. I just don't know when it drops on console, brother. I don't know. So I don't know if I should stay up till late or I should go to sleep and get some Z's and wake up and then play it.
Well, I mean, I was going to say, the way your hours have been.
Oh, my hours are fucking out of whack, bro. Like,
I know, man.
These games are killing me right now. They dropping. I'm flying to New Zealand, Australia with the Game Pass, Game Pass passport.
Yeah.
I'm flying everywhere, playing these games as early as I can, trying to complete them because man, we got fucking hit with games. Like,
I mean,
what a good
you
problem to
also
have.
you have to be careful too because you're gonna make the. I mean, that almost sounds like it's an actual thing. So, but it's not.
It's not a thing. No, no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it is a thing, but it's not a thing. Like if you know, you know, you know. You know what I mean? Wink.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, wink. If you know, you know. He's not really going to New Zealand, folks, but it, you know, just yeah, but yeah, he's
No,
there.
no, no. I mean, I went to Australia. I didn't see Visket. I apologize. I didn't have time to visit you.
Yeah,
It was
no.
just a brisk stop, on my way to meet some rats, and then I came back and yeah. But I apologize. I didn't get to stop in and say hello, Visket. My apologies to that. But yeah, man, I've been traveling out, so my hours out of whack.
But yeah, man, that's all we got for Call of Duty, I think. Unless there's anything else you want to add.
No, just we're hyped about it. Can't wait for it. Looks like we like I'm gonna be co-streaming with Lemmy. Just gotta get the times and slots together so we could do that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely down for that, brother. What else? That's it. And COD come. It's a 2-year cycle, so there's gonna be a lot of COD on this channel. A lot of it.
Look at Lemon. You playing on Stadia, correct? Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're doing that.
Yeah,
Google.
yeah,
Yeah, we're doing that. Yeah,
Stadia.
yeah.
Yeah.
Google Stadia.
Yeah.
Sounds like a damn sugar pack. For diabetes.
Playing on battle.net, yo. That's where I'm playing at.
Battle.net. But yeah, man,
Battle.net.
that's COD. Hopefully everybody that hasn't had a chance to play it are impressed by the visuals and the way that what we spoke about it. It's a A1 launch and there's no crash for me, at least. There was no crash on console. It was smooth. Mocap was great.
Yeah, man.
Go pick it up if you can, and we won't spoil it for you. But that story goes all the way to the end.
I was gonna say maybe next pod we'll probably do the spoiler.
We'll do spoiler. We can do a spoiler next pod. Yeah.
Yeah. Next pod
if
we'll
you
actually
do play
we'll talk
before
about
next
the
pod, stick around
Yeah.
for the after credits. There's a nice little goodie there. So
there you go.
there is an after credit scene. So
I mean, you ready to talk about some Halo? That's
as I'm eating my brownies and chocolate ice cream, and I don't like chocolate ice cream, but yeah, thank you, babe.
So there was a Halo Infinite winter update overview.
What's
So I got that shown on the screen. Well, listen, we know what it's about. Obviously, some long-awaited features. I mean, they're showing a lot of shit on the screen. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. I know we were talking about this a couple of days ago when we were watching this video together. Yeah, man, Forge beta is coming out. A lot more having to do with the Forge beta too. Also, a lot of the updates that they're looking to test. 2 new maps, I believe. Not counting all the Forge maps that are going to be available, obviously.
Forge maps, yeah.
So they're talking about the 2 new maps. And I think they also officially said that one of the new maps was completely designed in Forge. They said that in this. So it wasn't this map actually. I think it was Argyle. Detachment. I'm sorry, this one. Okay. So Detachment was completely designed actually in Forge, which is pretty cool to know. Risk it a little too late.
Yeah, put the designer down there and everything.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, this wasn't this. I mean, listen, we were all looking for the season 3. Obviously, we talked about this weeks ago. Yeah. I mean, it's something, right? So this is like the little bit of hope. There's light still at the end of the tunnel, and this is movements in a positive direction. I'm not going to be negative about this, especially because I haven't tried it yet, and especially because all the stuff that we've been seeing from Forge, all these people that have been playing Forge, the fact that now everybody's going to be able to get their hands on Forge.
We're not going to be negative while I eat my damn brownie. So we ain't
doing that right now. Well, it's possible. Yeah, see, both maps from Forge. And see, I only the way I understood it. One long fucking tunnel. I mean, it's very true actually. It's the longest road, actually. But you know what? It's got to be traveled at some point. And if you're a fan, you're a fan. You gotta, you know what I mean. You're gonna hold out for it. I'm gonna try it out. Obviously, this is before really even talking about it. There's some new modes that they're adding to the covert one flag they're adding, which seems interesting as well because it's the first time. I mean, been able. I think they've been able to do this before, but and other games have done this. Essentially, it's just one attacker, one defender. And they give the attacking side and defending side different loadouts as well too. Yes, so just to add some variety to the gameplay itself, outside of you just making the custom games, like we see done in the community and the people that we see here. Like, listen, the community game nights are crazy when you guys run it. when Lemon's in them, when J-Rock's in them, Risket's in them, Jedi, that's actually how we make a lot of these connections and stuff.
It's
Or
the one
inside.
game. Yeah, I was gonna say
I
it's
mean, I
the
was gonna
one
say
game that
this is still
brings the community together.
say what you will about Halo or whatever, but it's still the one game that at least all of us at this point, because of Game Pass, because of being free to play, multiplayer wise and stuff like that, that just we all technically have access to, and we could all play. And it's still, and listen, nobody can take away the fact that it's still a
When
pretty fun
Halo
game
is
to play.
played, the fanboys will stray.
Well,
like that. It's me
no,
that
no, no, I like
no, out the window. All right, no, my bad.
But yeah, man. So it's just I like how that guy was wearing the 100 Thieves hoodie too. So it's like
The hoodie.
not sponsored by the way. Well, they did the Halo drop. So it's just, I mean, of course, like 343 players, we're gonna get some swag.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So there was here Campaign Network. So there's another thing as well too. Campaign Network and co-op mission replay. We already kind of knew. They announced that this is coming. It's finally coming through. Hopefully it works as intended. I mean, I know people were able to try. They did the testing for it a couple of weeks back in the summer. They let people try it out if you were insiders. Xbox insiders on PC and on Xbox as well
I
too.
didn't play. I was waiting. I'm waiting for. I said this in the pod. I'm waiting for full release.
And same thing. We've said this on the pod as well too. I'm definitely playing the campaign co-op together. Like I think we're going to be running together.
I didn't know it was 4-player. Like, I asked you, is it 4-player or 2-player? You're like, no, it's 4-player. I all this time I thought it was 2-player co-op, and when you told me 4-player, I'm like, oh, same word, 4-player co-op.
Yeah.
New achievements and like new ways to play it. And it's cool because like the open world, like the way they explain the open world part, it's literally you're still tethered, but you can roam around as much as you can.
In between the missions,
linear areas, in between the mission, when you get to, which is a big world in itself. So if you're collecting collectibles, if you're doing that kind of stuff, that's an awesome thing to have. Also, chapter select, Jesus,
the chapter select, the chapter select, the skull turning on too. Also, too, if you don't have all the skulls, I don't have all the fucking skulls, but if I'm playing with somebody that has all the skulls, then you know what I mean. It's that thing too. So he says like, oh, it's like people could have a one up on people. It's like if somebody has the birthday grunt skull or whatever.
I got the birthday. I got the birthday one.
I don't even know what skulls I ended up getting, but I don't have that. I mean, just even seeing shit like this, just running around, 2 people on a warthog, 2 people just running around, going through bases.
It's fun. It's fun, man.
It looks like they explained how they were going to do those linear sections. Pretty much, they took the largest base in the sandbox, and they basically doubled the size, and they said that's going to be the radius of how far you can be within that mission before it teleports you back to be closer. That's what they did. They basically said this was their words, and I have it on Captain Tutor if somebody wants to read it, because I know it comes up somewhere in this section. They basically took, like I said, the largest space, doubled the size, and they said that's the radius that you could travel within. So fly around, drive around, whatever.
Big.
These spaces are pretty big.
Is huge.
Yeah. So you have tons of room to basically be around. Stop using Streamlabs. It's trash. What is your recommendation, Riskit? Don't tell me Stream.
What's the recommendation?
Oh no, Streamlabs. Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah.
Oh, he's talking about
no.
The stupid bot. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we know Streamlabs. We know their issues and their problems. I use Stream Elements. This is. Killswitch has to switch over.
Is it because of the whole thing?
I mean, that's one. That might be one of the reasons, or it could just be personal. Who knows?
I don't get into all that. Yeah, I mean, if it's personal, I get it, but I don't get into that whole.
True. It works, right? It works.
It works, and I'm using it. It's free, so it is what it is. What's your recommendation, though, Riskit?
OBS. Well, that's what it's. Streamlabs OBS, Riskit. That's where I don't use Streamlabs, Riskit. If it helps. It's just
there's the balance.
It's only 50% of us that use it. So I hope that helps.
I mean, but you're more than welcome to donate to the channel, and I can go ahead and upgrade myself.
VIP members on Discord.
Members, we have that on Discord, man. If you want to go ahead and join that VIP and help the channel out and grow, I'm more than glad to accept that.
Hashtag ad.
Hashtag ad.
Yeah. No, but I mean, so I think now, when do we get to play? Obviously, this is November 8th, I believe, that it comes out. We'll probably set up some time to play it, but I really feel like I'm just going to be involved in COD and Apex. I mean, I am going to stop and play and stuff, but it's like it's going to take a lot for me to still like kind of pull away from those. And I think this is going to be it, but I don't know how much time. I mean, I
definitely want to run a lasso run because that's my final. Well, it won't be my final because they're adding new achievements for it now. But it was my. Up until right now, it is my only achievement left for campaign, which is the legendary run. is what I have left, but they're gonna add stuff to it. But I really want to get that. I've done it for every Halo. I want to get it done for this one too, the Lazo run. So he did. Risk it.
That's
You
funny,
bastard.
dude. Look at this Forge map, man. You,
Yes. Oh yes. This right here.
I mean, I might have
Yeah.
there's a Forge map. I might have to turn the brightness down when I'm on this one, but this shit is crazy. It's gonna be one of those feet. So here's hoping too, and they didn't really speak to it too much, but we already know, like in the current state of Halo, like you said, you taking on a new game means no dad time reported. See what I mean? See this shit that I got to deal with and stuff like that.
Deal with. Yeah. No. Yeah. Gotta bail out. I'll catch you out. Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
it,
I
Risk
appreciate
It.
you for dropping. Thank you, Risket. Appreciate you for dropping by, man. As always, good brother, good brother to have around, and great pod that you always have on your beautiful Fridays.
Yeah, man.
Check them out. We put them on our Discord. Check out that channel out if you want to. But
Yeah,
other than
man.
that, man, yeah, man. This
But
this
yeah,
map
no,
here gives a
this.
sense of you are in fucking space, like literally.
I mean, it's
Like with
nuts.
the
And then even the other stuff too, like the Forge. Like it's more so it's the Forge is very exciting to me. This I don't see myself going in there and designing this. I'm gonna see what everybody the community. I'm more interested in what I was trying to get to before we stopped real quick was we already know
this
that the
dude's
current
here is
state of
content.
the
That here
current
is content.
well, the current state of Halo, as far as not being able to share custom game modes and things like that, or just not working properly. I'm hoping with this update that that's fixed because I'm going to be interested in seeing what Forge projects people put out and if it's going to be easy or not for me to just go to a friend's like list and be like, okay, this friend has this Forge map and this friend has this
Yes,
Forge
yeah,
game
yeah.
mode and things like you know what I mean, like I don't want it to be difficult for me to go and find these really cool custom maps, game modes, things like that. Like people are going to be making the zombies modes and all of that stuff in these Forge with updated Forge
Fun
maps.
game.
They're going to gun game. I spoke about it. I mean, I might have to see. Like I said, like not that I don't have the time to do
After
that, but
matches.
I know there are people that are pretty much more well off and just have the headspace to just want to go in and make all of those really cool modes and shit like that. And so I'm excited to be able to just take those and just add them to my library and then quickly be like, hey, let's go play some zombies. Hey, let's go play some gun game. Like I think gun game sounds amazing. And the fact that you're gonna be able to script something like that. Also with Forge 2, and they say it here. I think in Halo 5, they said Halo 5 Forge mode. They were able to
1600
have 3,000 objects in Halo 5. I know it's at
Halo
60.
5.
Yeah,
Okay.
Halo 5, 3,000 objects. So here, right here. So Halo 5 Infinite Forge, we increased the object count. So here, 7,000 objects. I mean, that's wild, dude. I mean, that's insane.
What, more than double?
And then even like one of them, one of the guys here, they explain like how they actually made right here, like one of the so these, and I don't know if you can see my mouse on the screen. You might not be able to, but if you do, so these tubes right here, they make it look like, remember the Matrix? Remember how when you were
Yes.
when they were going out to like the top of the world, they haven't been able to
Yeah,
see
yeah,
like
yeah,
in
yeah.
the original Matrix, where they were going to like the machine world and they were or the machine city, and then they had all
Machine
these
City, yeah.
all these tubes and stuff like that you would see.
Yeah.
This guy was able to make those tubes with this little piece right here.
Yeah, it was like a
And
little
he
piece of
yeah
plastic. That right there, little
and
tube,
then
yeah.
he put the different like
Scaled it.
coating on it, scaled it, and did that. And he's, by the way, I love how all of these guys are doing this on controller. Me, I'm gonna
You
fucking
see,
mouse and key.
yeah,
Like they're all doing this
yeah.
on controller, and then you see here on the right, like they have like, oh, open the Forge map. Oh, I mean, and a lot of people, because obviously a lot of people play on console, so they'll use controller too, and it might be easy to use controller. I play Halo with controller, but I think if I'm messing around with Forge, I'm probably gonna be on mouse and key, just to,
Oh
you know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah. I just think when you're creating, I mean, and no offense, I mean, I'm a controller guy, but
Sure.
I think when you're doing creation like this, a keyboard would be essential. Like
Yeah.
it's like hand in hand, keyboard and mouse with something of designing levels type of thing. Because I mean, it's all keystroke, bum, 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 bum. As opposed to a controller, you're probably gonna have to end up pressing one button or binding buttons and pressing two together to get to this point. Like I get it, it's made for for that transition so that the console players don't feel left out, but you can always attach a keyboard and mouse to your Xbox as well,
Yeah.
if you prefer that. So I mean, it's pretty cool. I think that'll be a keyboard and mouse on that would be like top notch.
I think so too. And then here with the scripting, this is what I'm talking about. This is how you're going to get like some of these like really good crafted game modes. People are going to be able to just script game modes essentially in here, as far as things like zombies or gun game and stuff. Like if X action happens, then Y action happens. Now, like I said, I haven't scripted before. I don't know the first thing about it, but I might want to learn. Or yeah, it's another thing. This is going to be like a really cool entry point. The fact that they're giving you these tools to do that in this game, it's wild to me. It's completely wild.
Well,
The sound.
you start seeing the reasoning behind the delays and why Forge is taking so long.
Yeah.
You start when they show now they're actually showing you the work, and if you understand what you're seeing in the screen, you understand. Oh shit, this is not just some simple ass tack on mode.
Do you see this?
Yeah.
Like you
A
mean to tell me you're not going to be
in the middle of nowhere.
You mean to tell me that you're not going to be able to make like a gulch or something like that in here, man? That's what I mean. Like, just give me a gulch. Just give me like classic gulch.
A creator sees this, and I can't even imagine what's going through their head right now when they see this type of space, and the kind of creation tool that they're going to be given, and they unleash to those real creative minds. I can't wait to see what the community makes in Forge.
Underwater. Look, they put it underwater. Look, they put the underwater.
Jesus.
Floating.
Wait, does Halo have water? It doesn't even have water, does it? Like
no, I think it. Well, no, it does. Yes, it does.
It does. Okay,
yeah. They remember where like the big area of I don't even know what to call it is, like on Halo, like there's like a water, there's a bridge
in it. They don't have
no, they don't have they don't have that. Okay. Yeah, no. Okay. But there were Halos too. Like if you remember, I think it was Halo 2. Remember on Halo 2 when you have to go on from it was one of the missions with one of the prophets, and I forget the name of the mission. It was one of the earlier missions, and you had to go basically kill him when you go and kill him, and then when you travel through the elevator goes underground, almost like BioShock. It was like it reminded me of BioShock actually.
Water.
Yeah. So, but dude, man, this seems like this is cool. I like that they've shown us. I mean, they've been teasing a lot of this and giving us I like how forward that they've actually been and upfront that they've been with this.
The control you're gonna be able to have in this game to every little single detail is nuts. Like earlier in the video, if you guys didn't see it, there's like when the camera goes to he's editing and he pans out and you see a bunch of little dots in the whole air. Those dots represent an access point for that camera. Each and every one of those dots, that you can move the camera and script it to go from one node to another node so that it can pan and circle and 360 and do whatever you want it to do. It's gonna be nuts. I just can't wait for the creative minds of the Halo community to see what they come up with and how they're gonna use this engine, man. I'm intrigued. I hope somebody does do a gun game for this because that'll be awesome.
Yeah,
I want to play this map right here on the screen. That looks phenomenal. Like it's just like zombies, like you said, zombies. The zombies mode in this would be phenomenal. Imagine that shit.
Yep.
Like it's gonna be crazy, man. The maps and the ideas people are gonna come up with, and just not map, but modes. Like just the modes itself and how they're gonna introduce that into the Halo Infinite world. It'll be cool.
Yeah, and it's coming and I'll skip to the end to November 8th.
In the end, it doesn't really
with
matter.
It's a free 30 tier battle pass. That was another thing as well too. So just to get that out the way, free 30 tier battle pass that you also do not have to complete before season 3. That's another thing. You'll be able to also complete it at any time as well. And then they're also doing two like events as well in
within
that time frame. With 30. Well, I don't know if it's within 30 days, but I know that there's
within that
within this little season that they're doing. Or winter update. There's going to be 2 live events that they're doing as well too. So yeah, man. Yeah,
look who made it to the chat. Hi, hey, let's go. Bye.
They found us. The algorithm.
They found us. Good luck with that.
We've been sought out.
We've been sought out. Tuesday, huh? You guys thought you could dupe us.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. If you guys are wondering, one of those spam bots came into our chat, so we eliminated it. It has been eliminated.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Halo. I'm excited for it. For me, the Forge looks like it's something I can't wait for the community that's really creative with this stuff. Get their hand on it and play. I want to play what they create. But the big one for me would be the co-op because I really want to get into the fun with the boys type of situation. I will be honest with it though. Like you said, Modern Warfare coming out, it's gonna be tough to get me off that game and get into a Halo unless everybody goes, "Hey, we're down. We gotta run this."
Yeah, we're running Halo. Today's the day.
Okay, then we'll pull that off. Okay, well, you got me off of Modern Warfare, but that's probably the biggest way you can get me off of Modern Warfare, or even community game night. That's when a bunch of people want to play it, then you'll get me off of it. It's gonna be hard to get me off Modern Warfare. But Halo's winter update looks really impressive. it's just impressive. I know it's taking long, and I know the road and the journey it's on. But again, it's a long journey it's going to be on, and we're going to keep getting a lot of these things throughout the day, throughout the years, throughout the months, throughout the days and weeks. We're going to keep getting these kind of stuff. I think they're heading to the right direction now with the content they are creating. I think they even mentioned like a flow of drops, November, December, January. Like they even mentioned things like that, where it's like they're getting into a flow, and that's always good to see for developer when they get into a flow of content drop, because that tells you they've gotten their hands and they are now understanding the situation, and they're comfortable in what they're creating, and they can drop stuff on a more consistent basis. Because if you don't know your tools, you're learning your tools on the fly, that could be a little tricky.
Absolutely.
With the brand new engine and everything. So looks good.
Yeah,
Can't
man.
wait for whatever content they drop in going after that, after the whole winter update.
Absolutely.
Good stuff. All right. You got anything to add to the Halo? What up, Chin Rock?
What's up, Shin? What up, gamers? That's right, man. No, I have nothing to add to Halo. Although, yeah, just November. We'll see what goes on. We'll see how that works out. But I do have our next topic real quick. Xbox Insiders update. Now we're a little late to this, obviously, because it is Tuesday. And this was announced, I believe, this article at least came out on the 19th. So this is already live, at least for insiders. But we are going to go over it too. Some interesting updates here. Xbox October update rolls out today. Obviously for all the Xbox users, you yourself included. You're still on Alpha Skip, right?
I am an Alpha Skip, and the one thing that immediately got my attention was the Discord feature. Immediately the update on that, and I was skeptical about the bump for the DVR, like the what was that, the what is it called, the bit rate?
Yes,
because I didn't think I was gonna see a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, you notice a difference, bro. Like especially the way I share clips. There's a huge difference in how it uploads and downloads and the quality of it. I'm going, this is smooth. One thing I didn't notice is that the clips now, when you look at the clips on your phone,
yes,
they have windows on it now. Like it'll say, grounded - Windows.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I don't know what that's about, but it says Windows on every clip you do now. So I'm assuming they moved everything to the back end of that stuff, or like it moved to a certain server,
right,
to make this happen, and that's why Windows is popping up, and that's not something they're gonna probably update later on, because it's confusing to see Windows when you're on a console. I don't know, it's just weird. But no, man, the Discord part was like the eye grabber, the attention of it when I saw. Because we spoke about this, like when they rolled it out, right? And we're like, man, I hope they get to the, probably be a while.
Well, let's actually explain what they did with the Discord update. And so more or less, and I don't know if they necessarily mentioned it here in this specific article, but it was alongside with it. Here's where the clips that you were talking about as well. But specifically for the Discord,
I don't have that yet, though. By the way, that I don't have, for a reason I don't have that yet. The editing of the clips.
Yeah, and that might be region based as well, or just account based. Like they might not have given that to everybody just yet.
True.
But as far as the Discord was concerned with that update, so basically what Kills was referencing was the ability to be able to join Discord servers and just chats pretty much without having to use your phone. So right now you have the ability it's live now. Even if you're not an insider, to connect your Discord account to your Xbox account, and on your phone, as long as you have the Discord app and the Xbox app, you can move a voice call from Discord that you're in to your Xbox. So you can do that right now. Now, if you're an Alpha Skip, you don't need your phone. You could pretty much just go into the servers. So like for you, you're able to see the servers essentially that you're a part of in Xbox.
I wanted to record it, but yeah, now when you know how you go to your normal area for party chat on Xbox?
Yep.
Like now it has party chat, and right under it Discord. So when you click on Discord, the servers that we have, whatever Discord you're part of, the servers that's set up in that Discord are literally there. So for us, chill, podcast, whatever we have inside the server, I'm able to just click on it like if I was on my PC and I'm in that chat.
That's dope.
It's that cool. It's no phone needed, none of the QR
and how's
coding.
How's the interface and the UI like as far as like
it's
accessing
just simple.
that?
There's nothing. It's just it's as simple as it gets. It's just that you see the channels and you join whatever server you're part of. You see the channel, like It'll be our server. I'm in Riskit server, so it'll be there. I'm in your father's server. Like Discord is to be there. When you click on the server, it'll sub drop the channels in that server, and you pick which one you want to, and you can see who's in the channel already.
Yes.
So if somebody's already in the channel, in the voice channel, you can just click on it, and you immediately get put into that channel without any in betweens.
Yeah, there's no phone usage. No, I got to join on my phone first, and then I got to transfer the call over. Anything, none of that, pretty much.
None of that. It's just straight into you click like a party chat. You actually it's faster than the party chat because a party chat you still got to create the room and then invite people. Already, it's like boom, I'm in there. I've opened up the voice chat.
Yes,
you can join whenever you want. It's that smooth now, and I'm impressed because didn't we say? Man, this probably gonna take a while before they get it to that state. At least next year.
I was gonna say it's not taking as long as we thought it was gonna take.
It's fast. They already got that going.
Yeah, there's a good chance because it's still right. Obviously, it's in the Alpha Skip program. It's in the Insider program. There's a good chance that this could potentially roll out before the end of the year.
If they got this to work in less than 2 months, because it was announced the Discord just got added like 2 months ago.
Yes. And
before the end of the year, we got this. That's an update. So I'm pretty sure this will be. I would bet something on it that it'll be coming out by the end of the year.
You wouldn't bet the house on it because we don't want to, especially with something that's not.
But I'll bet one of my kids. I mean, that's whatever.
I think that's that's.
Or my water bill was a $2.50 up increase.
Again with the water bill.
We revisit that plant. That seed was planted months ago.
I can't see. Even my dad's like, bait. You can't bait fanboy. Don't do that. We can't be that. we literally try to avoid that. We're not. We can't do that. I know you're joking.
We do gymnastics with that.
We literally mental and physical fucking gymnastics too. I know you said JK. I know, but people will still see that comment and be like, "Ha, got him. We got him, folks."
You've opened the door.
We found them. That's it. Can of worms right there.
No, but Sony's getting it.
Sony's getting something, right? I don't want to sound flippant about it. I don't know what iteration. They're getting the same integration that Xbox is getting, but it's just not as further along as Xbox is. That's all. But they're getting. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just assuming whatever happens from here to March, which is when PlayStation's supposed to get theirs, that all that work will be like immediately on the PlayStation when it drops. Like it won't be like they have to, like us, how we have to wait for the updates to happen to get to where it's at now.
Yes.
I don't think they're gonna have to wait that period. I think this is their waiting period from here to March.
Yeah, I think the same thing too. Like the integration part, like I think it's the same thing because remember, like Xbox trying to tell people like, hey, Discord's a good thing now. Like, don't be afraid. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's still like one of those like, I know what you're used to because this is what you've been doing forever. Like,
and I've seen those comments. The console people are like, oh, but what's the point? I already have party chat.
Like,
right. I don't understand what this means. Like, if you have buddies across the console space on PlayStation,
across the playing space,
it's one. Click on it, and now we're imagine you have a PlayStation, I have an Xbox. We're both playing Call of Duty, and I don't have to go, man, why you got a PlayStation? Why you got an Xbox? Like, all I got to do is go to Discord, click on that server. You go in your Discord, click on the server. We're talking. That's it.
Dude, not even how about the live case scenario like what we do now? Like you're on Xbox and now yes, you have a PC next to you that you sometimes just in Discord or whatever, but you can and you have been on your Xbox in a Discord call like on our server or whatever, and you've been playing on your Xbox and doing it like you actually using it because we how long I've been using Discord for since basically Discord.
It took you and Reborn to for years. Yeah, I've been talking about it. I'm like, no.
What was the solution? We were doing.
I was that guy. I got party chat. I don't need that.
We were doing party chat when the Xbox app launched on PC.
What were you guys doing? You guys were literally opening up two different apps.
Yes, and muting one and to talk on Discord. Muting one and not having another one. Like, oh, did you say something to me? Like,
I would like to formally apologize for those years of that bullshit.
But listen, but it wasn't also that easy because still back then we had to tell you like, yo, you got to download this app Discord on your phone, and you got
that part got me. I was like, I'm not doing all that.
I'm not doing all that.
And at the time, I didn't have a good working computer. Now,
but guess what? It's like there's no excuse now. It's like, you shit.
I got an epicenter in my damn room now, so it's like 2 monitors, a good PC, an Xbox, a camera, and dildo. Oh shit.
See, why you gotta make it weird, man? Like,
My bad.
Fucking
My bad.
fanboy conversation, and you just I mean, we're never
It's
getting
my bad.
sponsored. I mean, we're never getting sponsored anyway. It's fine. It's literally just
It got weird. It got weird.
It's fine.
It's 8:22 on a Tuesday. I'm not used to it.
Thank you, Sean. We appreciate it, man. Have a good night.
Hey, Sean, what's up, babe? Man, been a minute. Great episode. Have a great night. Have a great night, sir. And I'm enjoying your pics on Instagram when it comes to food. Keep that up because I am starving every time you show that. And then it's an idea for the wife. I go, hey, look what Sean's doing. Sean's one of my ex-coworkers. He still works at the company. He's one of my ex-coworkers. He actually does what I did when I left. He's the head guy over there.
That's
trainer,
dope.
So.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope.
That's the guy. That's the guy.
Nice.
So yeah.
But even and then to kind of move away from the Discord and to talk about some of these other updates too. I guess change your TV volume. I guess that's cool. That's cool, right?
I use a monitor, so I guess it's cool. When I used to use a TV for my gaming.
Well, this was the big thing right here. Xbox Series X consoles now use the HDMI feature, consumer electronics control, send commands from a CEC-enabled device, such as TVs that are connected to the console. Starting today, we're enabling a new feature, Xbox Series XS consoles to connect the TVs over HDMI. And basically, you're able to control, and they have it here as well, too.
I just need what you call it? I need HDR in my.
No, how about this real quick?
Give me that.
Did you see this one? Mute your startup. How about mute your startup audio?
So
in case you're trying you're making sure that you don't wake up the whole house if you're trying to game at like 3 o'clock in the morning and somebody's sleeping.
Oh my god, yeah, like the videos I've been watching lately was like the guy turns on the console. It's like blip, and then like the spouse or the partner is like waking up like what? What is
wait, how dare you? You're gaming?
How dare you?
Excuse me. Actually,
I'm going to bed.
This is good for any kids or whatever that's trying to like do some late gaming or whatever, and they don't want the parents to know that they're turning the Xbox back on.
Yeah. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Good night. They hear it turn off, but before you turn it off, you actually mute the sound. So that you turn. Listen, I'm just saying. I'm sorry if like you're a parent out there and you have young kids and they play Xbox. Like, I'm sorry. I'm giving them. I'm just saying that. I mean, that would be. I mean, I'd love to have that. Like, if that was a thing. Fucking original Xbox.
I wouldn't even know.
How about original Xbox with the fucking disc tray and how loud that was?
Oh my god!
You remember the audio volume? People talk about People talk about the PlayStation 2 being like this crazy, like, and that disc tray too went crazy, like when it actually started going, hitting the disc tray and going back in, especially if it was like loose after a couple of years of having the system. It was like the sound, but the Xbox fucking tray, the sound that it'd make if you had to change it, God forbid you had to change the game disc.
Oh
my god!
And you hear all the gears, you hear the rubber band that holds it together, that pulls it back and forth.
It wasn't a pin dropping. The 360 one, and then the sound
it's
that
like slamming a door when it freaking hit when the tray closed, like slamming a door. Like holy shit! Can you get it louder?
You could not be low. I'll tell you that much. You weren't trying to, you weren't doing anything on the Sneak back then.
No, not at all. Now it's like everything's all digital. So now they're adding the mute sounds on the startup. So Jesus Christ,
it's pretty dope.
Play on the silent. Put on some dead silence.
Select or change your home Xbox. So I know. Okay. So this is interesting because I know I did read through this, but I know I seem a little shocked, but I didn't fully read through this. I just kind of did the overview.
Maybe I got to read it because that's something that's been there for me.
So here's the thing. So select or change your home Xbox. So make this your home Xbox. When this is your home Xbox, you can play your downloaded games without you signing in. So what you do, like I think you do this now with your son.
I guess they're now embracing it and they're showing people that you can do it.
But now you see this here where it says you get 5 Switches per year.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you are limited to. Okay, so that's always been a thing, and they let you know.
I think they're just more embracing it and showing people, hey guys, you could do this, right? And they never had the 5 attempts before. Before it was like it was no.
Oh, and they tell you right here too: share games and downloaded content with other users, share Xbox Game Pass and Xbox Live Gold benefits, and play while offline.
Well, they're changing that because of the Game Pass family.
Of course, whenever.
So now they're embracing it. It was always a thing, but we never knew the number of how much we could do it per year.
Yeah,
that we never knew. It was one of those risky type of. I think I did number 2. I think I did 3, but the third one is gonna say, all right, you gotta wait another year.
Oh yeah. I feel like I've been in a conversation with Money when he did that.
Yeah, all of us. Money, Reborn, me, like all of us.
That sounds familiar. It sounds familiar. Like.
I only got 3 left, Flo. Like I only got like let's switch it up. This month you get it.
Yeah.
And the next month that's how we do it. That's how we do it in our gaming family.
I remember that. That. So here, changes to Xbox Power Mode names. I guess that's a thing. You can configure your Xbox Series X or S or Xbox One console to use different power modes depending on your preference. That's cool. And I don't updated standby to sleep. Let me ask you something. Your controller, you charge your controller through your Xbox?
No. I have a separate charging dock for that.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Well,
I know.
okay. So let me be clear. I have two controllers. Well, I have more than two controllers.
Right.
But the two ones that I use that are main.
Right.
One of them is a rechargeable battery pack. I have two of those, and I just keep switching it out. That
okay.
gets its
what about your Elite? You have an Elite. You have your Elite though, right?
And then my Elite is the case charges it. So
oh, you put it back in the case. I got you. You put it back in the case.
Just put it right back in the case. And
okay.
That damn thing could go for days without charge.
No, of course, yeah, that I'm fully aware of. But the thing here is, and I guess what I'm curious by, can Xbox still charge? Like, does Xbox still charge your controller while you're at a powered down state?
Yes, my son does it.
Oh, okay. But like, does it have to specifically be that standby state, or what did it have to be?
It has to be an energy saving. It has to be on standby for any kind of power to pass.
Okay, so now they're calling that sleep pretty much now.
But it'll be a low. It won't charge
low power.
Yes, so it'll be a slow charge, which is meant for overnight type shit. You know, like I'm sleeping overnight and then I wake up and that's about it. But I mean, if you buy yourself a separate, I mean, I'm not saying go out. I'm not saying that's the cheaper option, but if you have a charging dock or rechargeable batteries, just switch it out and you're good to go.
Yeah,
that is just for like meant for like if you're like if you're gonna step out for a couple hours to go to the store.
Yeah, I got you.
Boom, you're good to go. Yeah, instead of having your system all completely powered up.
This is definitely really cool quality of life. Instead of having separate passcodes, actually just linking your passkey that you use for Windows. So basically, for me, like I have a Windows passkey, which is I guess my Xbox passkey. It's all in one. So this essentially, like if I was on an Xbox, this would be it's using that pin now basically.
It'll just get you into the account, but it won't give you the actual sensitive information from the account holder. Like if I can give you a pin. Like this, you come in and you have the access to all the games.
Well, supposedly what this is that this is giving you. This is just saying like if it's like let's just say it's your Xbox, right? And it's your Microsoft account, whatever. You know how you have like use a pin to go on and log on to your PC, or do you have a pin to like access? Like if you were gonna make a purchase on something on Windows, do you have a pin that you put in before you make the purchase?
Yes. Well, I have. Yes, I do.
That pin now, so it's the same. So your Xbox passkey and guest keys are an added layer security that's tied to your Xbox profile. So I guess they're now Xbox pins, they're calling them. I guess they're just renaming them from what it looks like. While we're updating the names of Xbox passkey and Xbox guest key to Xbox pin and Xbox guest pin, nothing else changes except the name. You can use your pin with any Xbox console that you sign into and limit access to things like purchases and parental controls. But so they're just changing the names. They're not necessarily making it where it's the same code. Okay.
Yeah, what's going on with this name changing shit?
No, they just want
now this the pin.
Listen, Xbox everywhere. They just got to make sure they get the Xbox name in there. It's your Xbox pin. Oh, okay, got it.
Oh, okay, got it.
Got
Xbox pin. All right.
And there was a Xbox controller firmware update. Keeping controller updated, latest software maximizes your controller's capabilities. I mean, I still really don't know what updates.
It does it on its own actually. When I power up my controller, there's an update there for it pushes it. Like it tells me your controller needs an update, and then I have to. I'm forced to.
Which is pretty cool.
It's cool. I don't care because I mean, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't even ever bother going to. Like I wouldn't even think about. Oh shit! I think I gotta update my controller. I don't.
And
think
then,
like that.
And well, right here, starting today, we're rolling out a firmware update that includes bug fixes, USB flight stick that connects to the Xbox adaptive controller, and additional bug fixes for the following Xbox controllers: Elite Wireless Controller Series 2, Series XX wireless controllers, adaptive controller, and Xbox One wireless controllers with Bluetooth support. So. And then so that was
while we at the Elite thing, man. You seen that the design labs for Elite controllers too?
It's sick, man.
Yeah, I feel like it should have been there from launch, but hey, never too late. You can now customize your Elite controllers, your Series 2 controllers, which with the core as well. So those two things you can go ahead and update or color scheme it. I think it's pretty dope. I want me a purple and white.
I've seen people like design some crazy shit, like actually like the way that they made it look like. Obviously they have and then the fact that you can now design the Xbox Elite wireless controller too, like that's pretty dope. And I guess you could even order like custom cases now as well, depending on because they do that well, because now they have which is very
scuff. Wait, the case can be the logo can be changed?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh,
but
nice.
This is very scuff-esque, like, you know what I mean? Like Scuff's been doing this for a while, like, so it's dope seeing them.
It would be even more scuff if you'd be able to change those face plates.
Yes, Or how about just give us an Elite wireless controller 3 and get some better thumbsticks? No? Yes?
You know
No?
what I think that? Yeah, I agree.
Maybe so. I don't know.
1000% agree. They feel so damn loose to me.
Some
Even
mag
out of the
maybe
box.
maybe some magnetic ones. You know, I know they
That'd be
might be a
nice.
little more
That'd be nice.
expensive, but you know,
That'd be nice. I
yeah.
do see the Elite Three if they ever announce Elite Three. I do see it going that route where it's like a bare bone like you get a bare bone version and then mods all the way around mods. Like you can get new face plates without having to worry about a whole new
Well,
controller. Just buy the face
that's
and
what
switch
the
it out.
new that's
Good
what
stuff.
the core the new I guess the core 2 one it's pretty
Yeah,
much
the new
supposed to
one.
be, where you just get the base controller, and then if you want to buy the accessory pack for it after, you can, and that's how you get your paddles, and that's how you get your charging case
Yeah,
and
but that's
things like
limited
that.
to just the thumbsticks and the triggers in the
Thumbsticks, the
back and
triggers, the bat. Yeah, exactly.
the bumpers or what you want to call those things.
Yes.
I'm talking about like full on like faceplate
Yeah.
changing, back changing, like when on the fly. Like I just order the plate and I just switch it out, like that Scuff thing. Scuff does. If
Yep.
they still do that, I'm not even sure.
No, I think they still do, depending on, because they have those for like if you want to get a Scuff Impact controller, like Impact Pro, but you want to get like a Phase one or an Optic one or something, like, you know what I mean? But they also
Yeah.
just make them specifically like branded too. Like they have all those deals with like different esports companies and stuff like that. So and yeah, and then the last thing I think that was on here, the last two things, Xbox app. So trim the length of your video clips. So this is,
Yeah, I can't wait to get this because you know me, I love my damn clips.
and you don't have access to this yet, you were saying.
I don't. Maybe I'm really not looked into it that much. I'm
Okay.
thinking maybe it's the different alpha skip for this part of it. Is
Yeah.
the mobile app? I'm not sure, but I don't have it yet.
Okay. And then this was a cool update, Xbox Game Bar. So that would be for PC. Share to Metal.tv and edit your clips. So this was big because this was Metal. I'm aware of Metal because my
what's Metal
dad's
TV?
so my dad's been using Metal forever. It's literally just like a capture. It's like it's like if you wanted to get like Shadow, they have Shadow Play, which is NVIDIA, but essentially it's just a media capture tool that you're
Okay.
able to pretty much capture your clips, your gaming clips. So the fact that they're implementing it, or at least having a tie-in to Metal.tv from the game bar, is pretty dope, actually. Because I don't think they had. I think before it was just an app. My dad actually knows more about it because he uses Metal. That's how he shares a lot of his clips and stuff like that. A lot of people do use it as well too. I don't know if it's similar to like Boom.tv. I remember, like, you ever heard of Boom.tv?
That. Yes,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I
So
know.
it's the same. I think it's a similar idea, but it's just essentially just clip capturing. Like, you want to capture your clips on PC. That's one of the ways to do it. And then that's also how you're able to share it as well too. But yeah. So Xbox Game Bar with PC, also available on Windows 11 and 10. But that's pretty dope, actually, that they have that. I mean, I could go to the Metal website too just to show you.
Hopefully that update comes with a fix for me playing my damn Death Stranding.
Oh, that's still bad. That's still acting up for you, huh?
Yeah, man. I'm trying. I really want to play that game. I'm trying.
Yeah.
It is what it is at this point. It's other games that got me not focused on being mad.
I gotcha. Well, I think that's all for the Xbox Insiders update, along with those Discord updates as well. Was there anything else you would like to cover?
Well,
as
today's
far
news of
as-
Age of Empires was pretty dope.
That was pretty
for those
cool.
Who are big Age of Empire fans. I've never played it on PC. And I do know about the historic, factor of that. It's always been it's a PC game, has a large and huge following. It's a well established franchise. But they announced, like, I guess today was the 25th anniversary of it or something.
Right.
And it wouldn't be a Tuesday podcast if we didn't have Tuesday news. So I wanted to mention that Age of Empires. I believe we're getting part 2.
It's right here.
Yeah.
It's Age of Empires.
Well, it's
2.
not showing on the screen if you're pulling it up.
I will. Yeah, it should be now. Yeah. No, I got it. So Age of
there it is.
Empires.
Age of Empires 2. Okay.
2 and Age of Empires 4, 2023. These are both 2023, by the way. 131, 2023, and then sometime Age of Empires 4 and sometime in 2023.
Sometime in 2023.
For PC, console, and cloud, which I thought was
it's already on PC, but it'll be on console and cloud coming up. I don't know if it's on cloud, but console at least for next year.
Yeah, cloud. That's pretty wild. Yeah.
That's really wild. That's going to be played. Also, they announced an Age of Empires mobile. So if you thought mobile was going to go away,
yeah,
no way. Everything gets on mobile these days.
And there was also saying too, Age of Mythology coming to PC remastered. Yep, we saw that as well too.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the one that we were just speaking
I
about.
apologize. I am not like well versed when it comes to the Age of Empire universe. I really don't know this game like that. I know that it has a big, large following, and it's a well established PC game, and that a lot of people are excited, and it was well received when that news dropped today that it's coming to console. Which leads me to believe that there's a large following, and I should really be looking into this game. It's not. I don't know what it plays like. I don't know what it is. Like I truly don't know what Age of Empires is, and I apologize for that. I don't know what that game is. I'm that gamer. So if you guys want to enlighten me on that, feel free to hit me up on Twitter, DM me, and the Discord as well.
So right here too, we also got some news about Fallout 4.
Fallout 4, the game that doesn't end. Oh, wait, I think we also got a screenshot.
Well, that's more like Skyrim. I think this was a screenshot here. I tried to open up the Bethesda article, but it wasn't opening up for me.
Wait, hold on. A next gen update is coming to it?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, so we're breaking news not just to you guys, but also to the co-host. Yeah, I guess I didn't send this to you.
I didn't see that. Hold on, bro.
Yeah, coming in 2023, this free. Hold on. Coming in 2023, this free update will be available for Xbox Series X, S, PS5, and PC, including performance mode for high frame rates, quality features for 4K resolution, gameplay bug fixes, and Creation Club content.
Holy shit. You know what's the best part of that whole sentence you said?
Game Pass.
Free.
Well, that too. But yeah, free.
And Game Pass.
Well, it's on Game. I'm sorry. The game is already available on Game Pass because Bethesda is owned by Microsoft.
Yeah, I think they're owned by a little company called Xbox or Microsoft.
Yeah, small, tiny indie company.
Indie company. They're trying to come up in the world.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Fallout 4 update. Welcome to the future of gaming.
That's pretty optimization.
Dude, it's getting basically next gen update, which is sick. But that was also that's because of the 20 because I think they just hit 25 years if I remember correctly. Yes.
Yeah. So a game that's based on future post-apocalyptic universe is getting a future update. Okay.
It's getting a future next gen update. Yes.
Nice. That bro, that was breaking to me. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, man. Cool. There's some stuff about Pokemon. I saw this video. A new ghost type Pokemon appeared in Paldea, Trainer's Best Friend, or it's a cute little dog.
Oh shit, I was confused. I thought you was talking about the streamer.
No,
oh my god.
No, not Pokemon. Pokemon. I said Pokemon.
Okay. Yeah, you did. I apologize. You did. Whatever.
It's okay. Yes.
Yeah.
So I also too. This was also kind of in news. This was, I guess, like last week, which we probably would have covered on the pod as well. This was from Paul Tassi. Report claims Bungie's reviving Marathon as a PvP extraction shooter.
Oh yeah, we spoke about that. I was like, oh, that's okay.
Well, I think your first thing was like Marathon, really, and I was with you on that. But remember, I think it's just the world that they're going to be using, or like, you know what I mean. I think the thing to take from this is, oh, look, it's another company making a PvP extraction shooter. And it's not just any company, it's Bungie.
It's Bungie. But then the extraction shooter, they're like every developer is leading.
This is like when everybody wanted to make a fucking BR. All of a sudden, Fortnite comes out, becomes successful, and everybody's like, "Oh, all right, Battle Royale."
This was the next hot thing, yeah.
Yeah, what's the next big thing to make right now? Yeah. Extraction shooters. Got it. Okay, and then here we are. So this was story comes from Insider Gaming, prolific leaker, insider Tom Henderson, who cites sources who tell him that Bungie is set to revive Marathon, but this time as a PvP focused 3-man squad extraction based shooter. More than likely will be a first person shooter too. If it's a third person shooter, I guess that's fine.
Is there any extraction shooter out there that's more than 3 people?
Yes.
Okay.
Tarkov.
Is that more than 3? Okay.
Tarkov, you could have lobbies of you could have a squad of 5.
Oh, okay.
You could 5-man in Tarkov, and
but that world
disgusting.
Calls for that though, right? Yeah, that world calls for it. Kind of.
I mean, certain maps. I mean, if Streets of Tarkov ever fucking comes out, which should be this year, hopefully, with the wipe. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little off track here, but Streets of Tarkov is going to be like one of the largest maps that they've done to date. And I think that map is going to have a max player count of 32, which is wild. It's insane because I think the max player count now, I believe on any given map, I want to say is 14 or 18. I think that's a lot. At any given time. It doesn't mean that every time you load into a specific map, it's going to have that many players. Certain maps only limit you to so many players. Like I think Factory only allows 6 PvP players, like real players, and then everybody else is AI. On some of the bigger maps, they let you go, I think, up to, I believe, anywhere from like 15 to 18. But if Streets of Tarkov comes out, it's gonna be like 30. It's gonna be fucking a madhouse. It's gonna be nuts. If it ever comes out this year. But
Timber has never heard of it because it's a little dated content for him. He's
Marathon.
asking if we can probably maybe run a little video on YouTube from it. Like it's really an 8-bit game. It's like really really old.
Bungie's Marathon. Yeah, it's like super.
He doesn't know what it is.
It's one of Marathon. I believe it was the game. It was one of their earlier games that they made. They made a few games, Bungie, actually, before they got to Halo.
But that was not 343. That was from Bungie from back then.
Marathon is from Bungie.
Yeah, Bungie, not 343.
And I believe it came out on Mac, if I remember correctly.
You would be probably right. Yeah, I would
think it was. I think it's kind of also like Doomish, if I want to say. I mean, I don't.
It is. I mean, I just went on YouTube and searched Marathon Game.
This is. Videos, here we go.
It's like a lot, but it is. Here's on the nose.
Yeah. So here's Marathon.
So think of this modernized extraction.
So this is also too. This was basically, but what they were doing here with Marathon as well. This is kind of like where they got the idea for the Master Chief and for Halo. So for anybody that isn't aware, like of Halo's, like origins. This is kind of it. You see that?
So I'm gonna
pause it right there
for Halo. We want to make a Halo game.
I can't zoom in, but if you're looking here, like what, like 343 Guilty Spark and all the other, they look like basically that symbol right there. That's where that comes from. So you see that all over Halo, and that originated from Marathon. So and they did a Marathon Easter egg too in Halo 4, I believe it was. No, or Reach. Reach.
I'm not sure.
There was one where they basically took it wasn't I forget what they did. Oh, was it a Marathon or was it a Halo? I forget. I could be misremembering. I think, did Destiny do it? No, Destiny did it with the Master Chief helmet. Destiny put a Master Chief helmet or a Marathon helmet inside of Destiny. Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah. But you had to stand in a certain way. It was on the Mars map, and I think you had, if I'm remembering this correctly, you had to stand in a certain like angle in order to see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't
blatant. It was just like, it's like, oh shit, look at that. Like it was like an Easter egg that they actually did. Yeah.
Well, an Easter egg, yeah.
Cool. But yeah, so this is Marathon, but I don't obviously first person shooter, Doom I don't see that being like what this is. I mean, I see this being more towards like what we've experienced with like Destiny, for example. But yeah, I mean, extraction shooter, now, like I said, extraction shooter can mean a lot of different things, but the whole biggest thing is get in, shoot people, take their loot, get out. That's the biggest point of extraction shooters, and keep what and if you die, you lose the stuff that you have on you. That's the biggest thing.
I think if this becomes a reality, a marathon extraction shooter, I think it only lives in name as far as what's close to what that product you just showed on.
Correct.
Because it won't be nothing like that.
No, it won't be nothing like what you just saw. But I mean, I think that's pretty interesting. Obviously, we know that Bungie's working on something. Supposedly, I think if we read more into this report here, I don't know if Paul Tassi mentions it here, but this might be what the NetEase $100 million, I won't say donation, but contribution to Bungie.
Contribution.
The $100 million investment, I'll say, to Bungie could be helping with. This game here, this is one of the things. And obviously there's still, Bungie also still is working on the end of Destiny 2 as we know it right now, with the last 2 expansions, and then what's coming after Destiny, because they're still continuing with Destiny 2. Destiny after the end of
that ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that's not going nowhere.
It's a real popular game. Big community.
Yeah, man.
And they're invested community, because that thing has too much lore to just say, okay, we're moving on.
Yeah, that's for sure. But I don't think they're gonna do an Andromeda fucking thing and make you pretend. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think they will.
I'm sorry. Am I opening up a Band-Aid or an
wound? That wound will never close. It's stitched up, but it's hard to get that under control. That game, Jesus, Mass Effect, Andromeda.
So,
oh god, yeah.
But yeah, man, that's all I got.
That's what we got for what we've seen throughout the week. Remember, we're not a gaming news channel. We're just gamers who like talking about games and news around it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's what we got for today. We spoke about now wait, Modern Warfare 2 campaign impressions, which is phenomenal. Very mocap is on fucking point. The story is very engaging. Some of you came to my stream and watched it, so I thank you for that. We talked about Halo Infinite Winter update, which is a big one. I can't wait for the Forge. I'm sure Logic feels the same way. Forge and the co-op.
Yeah, man.
Don't know if this. Hopefully, it can pull me away so I can play it and be like, "Oh, okay." But the co-op, I want to run the legendary on that. And then, we hit it up with the Xbox Insiders update. I'm excited that DVR got a bump in bitrate, which is a significant bump. I see it myself how it impacted the clips I do. And then you have the what was the other thing they did there? My God, I'm talking about Discord.
Yeah.
And now Discord, you're able to join servers from your Discord without having to use a phone on your Xbox. You don't
if
have
you're
to
on
use a phone
if you're on Alpha Skip.
If you're on Alpha Skip, correct. It's not out to the public yet, just for those who are in the insider program, Alpha Skip Ring. You're able to enjoy that now. It's really easy. You open up like where your party chat is at on Xbox, and it'll say Discord, and you join whatever server you're part of on the PC side, and mods, do your thing. Oh, never mind. I thought I saw something else. I just saw a porn site go up.
It auto modded somebody.
Wow, that was fucking quick.
Yeah,
okay, I seen it and it went away quick.
Shout out to the bots.
Shout out to the bots. But no, man, it's the Discord now. The way Alpha Skip has it, where it's like whatever server you're part of on Discord, you can click on it. It opens up the channels in that server, and you're able to just join it. And you're in the voice chat without having to use a phone or QR it up. Obviously, if you haven't linked it to your Xbox yet, that's what you got to do still to link it. But once you've linked it, you're good to go. You don't have to worry about doing weird stuff here and there. But now you can speak on any Discord channel if you're Alpha Skip through your Xbox without the extra steps. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
And then the marathon, and also we spoke about the Age of Empires coming out to console, which is a pretty dope thing.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm looking forward to the Modern Warfare campaign, which is this Friday or Thursday or whenever the hell they decide to drop it for me. I plan on streaming it. Looks like I have a date with Lemon to co-stream it to see what we do there.
Yo, hit the bell. Hit the bell on the channel. You'll see it.
Hit the bell on the channel. You'll see it. Definitely see it.
You'll get the notifications for when we go live or when Kills goes live. I'll be streaming on Twitch. I think I might go live as well with the launch. We'll see what happens. It'll be late that night, so. But I'm definitely going to be streaming probably sometime throughout the weekend as well too.
I do hope we get some time on specific, because I hope I don't get caught up on the whole. I'm not in the first wave or whatever the case. I hope I just get it.
Like I said, I have a feeling I have a feeling you'll be on there before me, only because PC at least we're turning on at 12. Well, East Coast will be on at 12 o'clock that Friday, 12 o'clock in the morning, 12 a.m. That Friday morning for East Coast over here in the U.S. But because they're doing that rollout thing, you never know. You might get lucky and be one of the early ones to roll out, but it just all depends how they want to, what regions they're rolling out, specifically how they're going to be doing that. So, we'll see.
I definitely want to get my hands on these guns and the skill and what. I mean, I did so. You're gonna do so much limitedly on the beta that I want to see how full version plays out, because I was having fun crafting different versions of a weapon. That was really, I don't know why I thought it just felt good. I'm like, wow, this is actually really good.
Yeah.
I'm not just subjected to, here's your gun and unlock camos. That's it. Oh, and attachments, by the way. You got attachments. No, this is like, here's your base of the gun and go with it. Fly with it. Make it an SMG assault rifle class. Make it a shotgun assault rifle, whatever you want to make it. Okay, this is pretty dope. So yeah, looking forward to that. And as I said in the top of the show, when we opened up, if you have not played Scorn, go play that. If you haven't played Plague Tale Requiem, go play that. It's in a fantastic game that should be in Goldie Conversations this year. Definitely should be in Goldie Conversations. And also, I'm wrapping up with Gotham Knights. I got one more achievement left on that, which I plan to do with my son here when I get off the pod and get that achievement out the way, and Gotham Knights will be completed. But that game is phenomenal. The story is beautiful, guys. Go play it and see for yourself, or don't play it and see for yourself, or whatever.
Yep. Yeah. And I'm just gonna be playing some Apex and League until Friday morning.
Legends.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So and if you guys have Apex downloaded, just message me. I'm online. Let me know. I'm online. Yeah. I'm playing right now, but definitely got to get some games in with my dad.
He was playing throughout the whole pod. I think he had 2 wins already while he was playing.
Shit, I wish. This is one of those moments too. Like before we actually end, this is one of those moments where I almost wish that you had control of the OBS, so I really could just be like,
yeah, right.
You know what I mean? It's like because for all I fucking know, be like, yeah. For all I know, you're literally like, oh, I can't wait to go back and play Gotham Knights. You're fucking playing it this whole time, and I'm like over here like changing scenes and stuff. Yeah, see, I know. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So it's all right. Don't worry about it. One of these days you'll be hosting. You know?
Yeah, I know. And it'll be going, fuck.
Really yo, Logic, you there? Yo, you paying attention? Yeah, no, what are we talking about again?
Sure.
Yo, Dad, he's on the left. Yeah, rotate, circle, rotate, circle, circle, rotate. It's like Logic, we're potting. Yeah, no, guys, really, thank you for joining us. Appreciate, Oh, see, look, bat signal. See, you want to see my bat signal? That's it right there. Jeremy Turpin. Come game some league. See, that's the bat. That's what I call the bat signal right there.
That's the bat signal.
That's the bat signal.
Persona 5. Because of you, Timber, I'll give it another try. Because of you, I'll give it another try. Because I know Timber is very passionate about games, and when he says something, I gotta listen. So because of you, I'll try it again. But not once Modern Warfare comes out, that game will not be thought of for me. But I'll give it a try because of you. After though, I finish my Gotham Knights. I think I one achievement left.
There you go.
But other than that, man, I know it's Tuesday and we started this pod.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's cool.
It's weird, but it worked out. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I dig it. I dig this night vibe thing we did today. But yeah, man, thank you guys for readjusting your schedules and coming out here, even though it's Tuesday, not a Sunday, and it's a little later for some of you guys. I appreciate you guys showing your support. Yeah, everybody that came out, thank you. We'll do it again Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Sunday. Hopefully, there's it'll be probably Modern Warfare all day on that stream. But yeah,
I think we might actually. I think while the pod's going on, I think somebody might be getting gameplay of like Call of Duty at the same time. I'm just saying.
It's a safe bet.
There's a possibility that Call of Duty will be paid during the pod.
There's a possibility. I'm working on getting that partnership with Infinity Ward, the sponsorship or whatever.
Yeah, there you go.
A couple of Mountain Dews over here. Oh, Game Fuel.
Some Game Fuel. There you go. Not sponsored yet. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. And we found out me and Elijah don't even get that in our neck of the woods.
Oh, hold on. Oh, they changed my days off, so now you did a pod on my old days off. Shake my. No, we only life, Jay.
Life.
It's okay. It's all right. We fucking up lobbies on Friday. Don't worry about it. Hopefully, you'll be able to play with us.
Hey, I hope you find a gun that you can wreck because we need you. We need your wrecking ball.
Shotgun. Listen, the shotgun. Shotgun's
the way
already
this man
OP.
goes into these lobbies and just ruins somebody's week. Not even day, just week and month. Like just ruins it. Like
see, look, he's off Friday. See, this is what I'm saying. That's it. It's gonna be a monster. It's gonna be just monster energy. Actually, he'll get some double XP codes because monster.
Yep, monster. I got a couple from Doritos.
There you go. Guys, got to go out to Costco's, get some double XP ones.
Costco, shout out to Costco's, another sponsor we not sponsored by, but
yeah, one of these
we're
days.
trying out here.
One
of these days, we're trying out here.
Yeah.
But now, man, thank you guys for coming out. It's a Tuesday evening. Enjoy the rest of the evening. We'll see you again on Sunday. But you can catch us gaming. We'll probably stream throughout the week, especially when it comes to Call of Duty. Apex has been streamed as well by Logic, so make sure you guys tune into that. He's on Twitch. Follow him. Go sub to his channel. The man's out here playing.
I'm four away from 100 followers.
He is 4 away from guys. Go get
$2 away from getting $2 away from getting paid. It's literally my game name. It's twitch.tv. All right, I'll spam it right now. Might as well.
Spam it.
Twitch.tv /
spam that shit.
Unit. I am the mod. I'm sorry. Here, hold on. Yeah.
True.
I am the mod. Here we go. Oh no, that's not
4
how you
away,
spam.
Guys. Go hit that sub.
Four away from 100 and $2 away from getting paid by them.
And then he'll do hot tub content, baby. Let's go.
I mean, I don't know about the hot tub content. I'm just saying.
No hot tub content.
I don't know about that, but yeah, that's me.
Oh, okay, all right. But that's him right there.
It's not space. It's unit logic, one word. So
yeah, all one word, no space. He's 4 away from 100, guys. Get him to that. And hot tub content coming soon if you get into that.
Why are you putting me in these predicaments? Fucking dildos, hot tub. I'm ending this pod. Guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you later.
Happy fucking gaming, everybody.
Later.